get aid at level 4, so that's plus 15, right?
Yep.
On level up, I should have something north of like 105 hit points, something like that.
Nice.
That is awesome.
And that's not counting some. Yeah, I should be quite beefy. Yeah, that's tough feat for you. That's basically all it is. Tough, and 16 constitution. That's what does it.
Alright, well,
I wish I could get there.
well, you could always take
Huh?
the toughness feat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get something to drink real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah, toughness helps with hit points a good amount. If you don't want to put points into con.
Yeah. I remember I was playing Shadow Monk, and also toughness, like it basically makes you same as a fighter, hit point wise.
Yeah.
So you're not this it's squishy.
Do we want to hang out and wait for Grinkle, or do we want to just get started?
Depends
I
how
would
far away his turn is.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true. I'm not
I
sure.
would prefer to get him. Yeah, let's see if he's top of the round or where is he.
He is 4 turns in.
Maybe let's
So-
just give him three more minutes and then start.
Alright, yeah, we have Calroon at top, then the Fire Elemental, then you, and then Grinkle.
Also, Paladin needs to roll initiative.
Or he can just take Carter's initiative.
We can have him
Then-
roll. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I don't think I want to roll on this screen, right? I should probably wait.
No, just wait till we get back to the map. Now, Carter was badly wounded,
Yeah.
so should we have him be badly wounded?
Didn't I heal him?
Not Carter.
Some of that healing up there was for Carter. I just don't know what of it.
I think he's still badly wounded. He's just not dying.
Yeah.
I think he had something like 4 hit points, and now he has like 14 or something. So.
Yeah, he's still in danger
Yeah.
range, but he's not as close.
Right, I also had to heal myself because I was almost dead.
Let's see.
Because I failed my dexterity save.
By the way, this time this maneuvering strike helped a lot. I think in the beginning of the round we were kind of ambushed, like he just moved in range, and it helped a lot of people to just get out of range. I think Grinkle managed to escape. So I'm liking maneuvering strike more and more. It is not always useful, but when it is, it really is.
Yeah, positioning comes in handy. Alright, actually... Yeah, if you were at... Carter has a little bit more health than Kaladin. Oh. Do we have
Hello.
a Grinkle?
Hey, here you are.
What's up?
It was 11 minutes, Grinkle.
Not in Canada.
Lou,
Sorry.
if you want to
I'm
say
sorry.
that, like, I was able to dive in and sort of push Carter out of the way.
Well, the way
So
the background works is basically it's almost like you were both fighting in the battle. It's just like the camera wasn't focused on what you were doing. So I'd
Okay, yeah,
probably
that
say
totally makes
you'd have HP maybe a little bit higher than what Grinkle had, so you do have some wounds, but not as bad. So you're definitely wounded, but not like as badly as he was. We'll just go with that to make it. Because bringing you in at like full health and, temp HP is kind of You probably taken
Yeah.
some damage fighting in the background. But anyway, I think we are all here. Wonder if there's a roll I could do for that. Make you guys roll something to see how much damage you've taken. I'll think about that. Because yeah, the background is always kind of a weird mechanic, but it's just
Maybe
kind of
just
the
to do it
reality
like
of
second level of wound, half hit points or something like that.
Yeah, and
or
that's kind
first
of what
level.
I did, is I just put him kind of above what Carter had wound-wise, but like, yeah, so about 2 levels of wound. But anyway, kind of roll would that be? I'll think about it. So Nil, you are the previous scribe, but it does look like it's Kaladin as a prime person for scribing if you want to, Cal.
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright, so we'll say Kaladin is scribe.
Ooh.
And Nil, if you want to give us a recap of the events of last time, we can get going.
Okay, so it continues to be the 18th of fall. We continue fighting the fire elementals. We finish the fight and Karen collects essences from them. We have a short rest and head north, and we encounter a pillar with summoning runes on it. Lyra takes a look at it and confirms that it is magical and dispels them from the pillar. We head further north and find an illusionary pit. Carter checks the bottom of the pit, and we rescue one of Blackwater's scouts' body from the pit. We head back towards the lava, and Nil spots a ring in the lava to the north. Grinkel retrieves it with Mage Hand. Karen thinks it's a ring of fire protection. We head across and see a flash of flame with a roaring noise from the north, and run into another magical pillar which Lyra also dispels. Grinkel identifies the ring as a ring of fire resistance. Nil gives it to Rob. We continue up the corridor and run into a gargantuan fire monster who tells us to leave Enigment. We move forward and engage him in combat.
Alright, thank you for that recap. So it is... Oh, let me make sure I give you your story point.
Blue, I just tossed my new token on and I can't see anything. I was wondering if I could,
How dare you?
something.
Alright, so it is the 19th of fall at 12:30 p.m. So we have no hirelings fighting today. We have everyone here. And you said your token can't see. It also doesn't have any hit points, it looks like. So let me fix that for
I will
you.
roll initiative.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative. Okay. Remind me, do you have dark vision?
Wrinkle? No.
Okay, so just normal vision. Try pulling.
Means you cannot see the fire elemental.
Try pulling your token out again.
Excuse me?
Try pulling your token out again.
Oh, my token.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, I
And
can
it
see.
should be all set up, right?
Yep. I can see now. Thank you.
All right, awesome. So back to the dangerous battle that was in action. Calroon, what do you want to do?
All right. I'm going to start my turn targeting the giant fire elemental. I'm going to use Toll the Dead.
Alright, so you summon
Wisdom DC 15.
summon some more necrotic energy as the bell tolls. Oh, it is going to fail that with a +1 as your energy swirls around him, withering his fiery form. For 11. Alright.
And I'm not really liking the position I'm in right now, so I'm going to move to about right here.
Alright. I'm going to use the red dot to kind of show who he's currently targeting, just FYI.
Why is he targeting me?
Why indeed?
No.
So you move over there. Anything else?
That will be the end of my turn.
Alright, so as the fire elemental observes you undoing all of its fiery work, it turns towards you ablaze. And
Hooray!
yeah, let me remind myself what this thing can do. Okay. There's 3 legendary actions. Oh, it has to roll for its blast wave recharge. Alright, so it does begin to burn again as you see its energy building up. And the energy releases as an explosion of flames shoot out of it, bursting in every direction. So I need all characters within 15 feet to give me a dex save. DC 16.
Oh
Ouch.
god, this is first dexterity save I
Yep.
succeeded in forever.
You did,
Yeah,
Rob.
I usually never make my dex saves.
Alright, so as the fire blasts out, those who failed will take 24 fire damage, while those who passed will take 12. As the,
You're not in
Ouch.
range, are you?
the 4 of you are within range of it.
So, it's 24.
So that energy blasts in all directions. Does it have a bonus action? Well, I can't do that yet. Alright, so that is going to be it for the huge fire
And
elemental. Robert.
It ended its turn in the cloud of daggers, so it's going to take 64.
Sorry, I
Ooh,
forgot
okay.
about that. Let me say it's going to try to move. Robert, do you want to take an oppie on it?
Yep. First of all, Rob is not going to take any damage. Luckily, like this first time this came in handy.
Oh!
Alright, so you throw your shield up.
And
What is
now
it?
I'm gonna take an OP.
So you... Oh, well, wait. If you took the reaction for that, you can take an oppie.
Do I have to make a reaction for that? Sorry.
It
Or
says...
do I have to use a reaction for that?
You can take a reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the dex save.
No, then I would rather take a damage because it's I do have like it's not like it's big. How much was it?
It was 12.
12.
Which would
And
be
it would
6
be
for you.
big for me.
'Cause you got
No, I'm not gonna spend reaction on that.
No worries.
Sorry.
So you reaction instead to opportunity attack, taking the blast of fire. 15 will strike him. So you cut the elemental
He's there, no?
for 7 points, but more importantly, keeping him there, which, yeah, at the end of his
Nice.
turn will trigger the
Nice.
blades.
damage.
And that's slashing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's going to take
Both are
9
slashing.
slashing.
And mine was slashing as well, and he's sapped.
Okay, which is disadvantage on his next attack, yeah?
Yep.
Alright.
Am I burning? Is there like a burn effect? from that?
You
No?
are not currently on fire. I'm not going to transfer the fire effect to you as well.
Okay.
I'll say you have not been set ablaze yet. Oh, you mean from the ability he just did, actually. Let me see. Did you make the save?
Yeah, I made it.
Alright, so then you are not ignited, luckily. You're just kind
Oh,
of singed a bit.
I've just noticed because of Grinkle's new token, he's no longer in the turn order.
Oh yeah, I was after Nil 18 something. Or sorry, 16 something, I think.
Go ahead and just put yourself back in there. And nil. So at the beginning of your turn, you are burning.
It's
I
Robert,
think you
isn't it?
skipped.
Hmm?
You skipped my
Oh,
turn.
right, because we had the confusion. Rob, what are you going to do?
Well, first of all, Rob's gonna use his last second wind.
You also take burning damage.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
and
so
I
burning.
will take something.
So being on
Something.
fire, you will take 13, which halves to 6, because it's fire damage.
-6. Let me think.
You're not allowed to think.
Can you remind me, was I taking damage when I was damaging him with a melee attack?
Yes.
Yes, so hitting him with melee does result in damage if you're within 5 feet.
Okay. Does he have reach?
Yes, I believe he is. Well, let me double check.
10 foot?
Yes, 10-foot reach.
Could I maneuver in a way to step back, throw javelin, and then step forward and still have my sword in hand somehow?
So yes, you can draw your javelin as part of the attack, and then afterwards you can draw your sword as a utilize action.
Okay, but then it will be one attack with the javelin, right?
No, any attack.
And I can do both my attacks with javelins from here, and then step back, utilize, draw the sword again, and be
Yeah.
good,
So,
right?
yes,
And then-
as long as you have the javelins on you, you can draw them and throw them as part of the attack.
Yeah, I do still have 4, so I will step back
Cool.
and throw 2 javelins, and then step forward.
Is that
Alright.
so you do a different damage, Rob?
No, I don't want to be damaged myself, because if I hit him with the sword, I will be damaged back.
Oh, right. Yeah. Cool.
So for now, I'll just...
Well, he wouldn't take an Oppie anyway, because he's still within the creature's threat range.
Yeah, that's why I asked it, because a bit about the range.
14 will strike, just barely, as the first javelin hits for 5.
And he's slowed.
Oh, from the mastery? What does slow mean? Oh, reduce speed by 10. Alright, fair enough.
Wow. Rob, you're crushing it, man.
Second one will strike again for 3, which is going to push him over into a second level of wound, finally. As he begins
Finally.
to
Let's
burn.
go.
He blazes hotter now. It
Oh,
almost
no.
seems like he grows in strength a little.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Grinkle
fuck.
doesn't see that.
Alright, what else?
That's it.
So at the end of your turn, he's just going to let loose a blast of energy at you. As this fire jumps off him towards you. 19 is just going to miss as you once again put your shield up, blocking the fiery inferno. Nil.
Okay. I take burning damage.
Right. At the beginning of your turn, you would burn for 6 points of fire damage.
Easy. Okay. I'm not concentrating on anything. He broke it. I'm sure.
Do you think my javelins burned? Or do you think they're...
No, they just went through.
We could say they're like made of metal. I mean, by the rules, they just drop to the ground on the creature's square.
Okay.
So you can pick them up. Although picking up a javelin is a utilize action, so you can't pick both of them up.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I still have 2.
Sorry, go ahead, Nil. What are you doing?
I'm next, by the way. Patchwork. Sorry.
Yeah. I need to heal. I. The average. Okay, I am going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word onto Patchwork.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will do it at the 3rd level. Let's keep it moving.
Alright, so you channel some healing energy into her.
Yeah. Let's roll 64 plus 5. Oh, it's a lot of ones.
That's fine.
Yep. And
At
then
least
I will.
I won't go down to burning damage now.
Yeah, that's the
I like those
plan.
effects.
And then I will use my Radiance of the Dawn. I'm gonna try and
how much did you heal her for? I don't see anything in chat.
16.
Oh, I see
16.
the D4s. And that was
Yeah.
the Radiance of the Dawn. Okay. Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
so that's what I'm doing now. He has to make a dex save. That's
Oh,
fine.
I see. And the previous effect was your...
Yeah, sorry. A con save, sorry.
Oh, you did a 5th level healing word?
Not 5th
3rd.
level.
Oh, right, because they're 2d4 each now. Sorry, I'm all over the place. All right. So Radiance of the Dawn, 30-foot emanation. Let's see.
Constitution.
Taking Radiant, 2d10. Okay, so he has to do a con save. Got it. So blast him with radiant energy as the starlight comes beaming off of you. Oh, he's gonna pass with a +4. He gets a crit, actually. So he just roars as the energy kind of dissipates around him.
Silvery barb.
It's half damage
good.
if,
Yeah,
if it makes it.
It is half, so that's going to be 7 radiant to him.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
That's it, I guess.
All right, so that ends your turn as you continue to blaze Patchwork. At the start of your turn, you are burned for 18 fire damage.
Fucking hell.
Ouch.
That definitely would have taken me down, yeah. Yep, I'm back to 3rd level of wound. Great. Cure wound 2nd level for myself.
All right, so you
Because
channel some
that's
healing energy.
That's +4, also because Life Cleric, that's 28, 32.
All right, so
Um,
you gain 32, putting you back up
So
to 40.
now I'm, back up to over half. And I'm going to use the chalice for Kaladin. So Kaladin gets 9 points of healing.
Oh, thank you. That is awesome.
All right, so
Yeah,
he's-
and
yeah. Oh, could you link the chalice?
oh yeah, one moment. Yeah, I still have the Starry form active. This is the one I chose. Yeah, he is in range. Cal is in range. Kaladin. There's 2 people whose names begin with Cal. It's confusing.
All
They're
right.
not even related.
Do I want to move or do I want to stay? because if I move, I'm yeah. If I move, I will take an opportunity attack, right?
If you leave his threatening area, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to move down here.
Alright, so that is leaving his range, so he is going to take a swipe at you as a reaction.
I
guess-
will use my warding flare.
Wait,
Alright.
actually, I am going to move one further so I won't get burned.
Alright.
He's sapped unless you still want to give her the temp HP.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it
he
Because
would
set?
have disadvantage right now.
Okay, yeah, I'll
So,
save it then. Sorry.
alright, so a blast of energy or fire. You will
Thank you, still.
dodge out of the way as the fire comes
And-
right
Go.
behind you.
One question. Do I have line of sight from here if it's like the corner of my square, like to Rob?
Yeah,
Can I
you
see
can,
Rob
you
from
can
here?
see Rob.
Okay, good. That's good. That's what I wanted.
He, like, the elemental is not opaque. He's not like a mountain that you cannot see through, I think. He's
Yeah,
moving
He's
and...
not a
Yep.
20-foot square of fire. He's just within
But
that
I still want
area.
line. I still want line of sight to you in case I
Yeah, creatures don't
need
block
to use
line
my
of
last
sight.
healing word. Yeah.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, he is going to use one of his legendary actions to blast Rob.
I'll be going next. Sorry, I was supposed to go before Patchwork, but was being in.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll put you in next. So he blasts Rob with
Sorry,
a
Cal.
torch attack.
Oh yeah, Grinkle
but,
should have gone before me.
but luckily,
Yeah, that's okay, my bad.
Rob, you are able to block with your shield once again. And Grinkle, I guess we'll put you in after Patchwork.
Yeah.
Where are you?
My name just disappeared on the list, but anyways.
Yeah, why aren't you on the list?
I was
He
just a second
was
ago.
on the list a second ago. Yeah.
I saw
I can
him.
put my hair, I'll just roll.
Alright, I'll put you back in.
There.
Alright, so Crinkle is after Patchwork. And Kaladin is after, so we'll make you 13.12. Alright, Crinkle.
Nice. I got your back, team. Okay, so we're gonna try again. We're gonna see if this will work. We're gonna try commanding this guy. We got lucky last time, I remember. Grinkle never forgets. Okay, and with that, you can also beguile. So he'll have to make 2 wisdom saving throws. Let me know how that goes.
Okay. So the first one is
Okay, I'm
command.
gonna-
What's the command you're going with? Also, it looks like whatever you link doesn't have any details.
Grovel. Yeah, I just copied it. I'm gonna put it on there right now. Grovel.
Okay. So it is going to. Let's see. That's a wisdom save. Alright, so it fails the wisdom save. And then there's another wisdom save.
Make him frightened.
For a fear effect.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so that one he makes. So he doesn't get feared, but he does fail the command save.
Cool. My action, bonus action. Terrible roll. But we're gonna cast this. Hopefully it would have gone better, but good take that risk. Everyone get 4 people closest to the dude get 4 temp HP. Sorry, that's not more.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
You gotta take that risk.
So
Could have been 16, guys. Never forget that.
yeah. So who gets that?
It'll be Rob, Nil, Paladin, and you, Patchwork.
We get 2 or
Thank you.
4?
4, it's
temp.
double.
Gotcha.
You
Yeah,
double
4
it.
temp.
Yeah.
And that is it for Grinkle.
You can also
I'm just gonna
move
move.
away
I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna go about here.
without provoking opportunity attacks.
Alright, so at the end of Grinkle's turn,
Actually, I'm gonna go behind the pillar. Yeah.
the creature is
Thank you.
going to do another legendary blast of fire at Rob.
Can it do it groveling?
Well, he
It hasn't groveled yet.
hasn't groveled yet. Because I don't think
Groveling
grovel.
happens on its turn.
It
Yeah.
just doesn't get a turn. Oh,
Basically, it
Well,
spends
no,
its turn going prone.
going prone. Yeah,
Yes.
so that'll be good.
Alright.
You just gotta get hit a little more, Rob.
So, blast of fire. Oh, 23, I think, is going to hit you.
Yep.
Blasting you for 20 fire, which halves to 10. You're already ignited, so you don't ignite again. You just take the 10 points of damage. And that's going to be it for Grinkle Kaladin.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to attune to the elements, so that's a focus point.
Okay.
Then I will quaff a potion of greater healing. Was my bonus action. How much healing is that? It's like
Greater
44
is
plus
4d4 plus 4, yeah.
Okay, so we have that plus, so 11.
Alright, so you feel a bit better drinking the potion.
Alright. Does that, I believe that puts me at just 1, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, and then I will use my action to attack,
Alright, so you
and we'll
whip,
be doing force damage.
you whip your water arms over, but no, they're force arms, you said?
They're water arms, so they're just dealing force damage.
Alright, so 20 will strike with the first attack. Actually, let me check something. Okay, yeah, so you are luckily far enough back that it doesn't hurt you. Hitting him for 4 bludgeoning.
It
Oh
should
wait,
be full
force
damage. Yes.
So another 5.
Sorry, it's a little complicated to change the damage types because I can do so many different ones. So I just say it instead of like building a
Yeah,
macro.
I guess you could make macros for each type. That would be the only real way.
I could do that if you want me to. It would just take up a lot of space.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. It might be a little helpful, but I can figure it out.
Okay.
So second attack.
Yep, second attack.
Yep, strikes him again. Blasting him for 11. And he now turns his ire towards you.
That's awesome. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so new round, Calvary.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. He used his reaction, so I could leave without taking a Napi, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I will do that. I'll just step right outside of his melee range. Well, does his heat... How far is his heat blast?
15.
Yeah, well,
So-
his big explosion is 15 feet.
So I'll stand right here, and then end my turn. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Calru.
Alright, I'm going to try a different cantrip this time. I'm going to use Ray of Frost on him.
Alright, so you blast him with
Nice.
a ray of cold energy.
Is it?
14.
I didn't even have advantage on this.
No, you wouldn't have advantage. 14 is going to miss because you would have cover from some of your allies.
Okay. So then I can't do much of anything else. So I'm going to take about one more step that way.
Okay, so you back up a bit and end your turn.
Yep.
Oh wait, you have a level of exhaustion, don't you? So that would actually be a 12 anyway, so definitely didn't hit. Alright. So the huge fire elemental goes, recharging his legendaries.
And grovels.
Does not recharge his other thing. He attempts to grovel, but apparently fire elementals cannot go prone, so he just kind of floats there, unable to grovel.
He goes upside down.
Yeah, he spins around in circles a few times.
Yeah.
He wants to lie down.
Yeah, so that is it for him.
And
yeah,
he ended it in the Cloud of Daggers, so he's going to take some more.
yeah, so you deal some more slashing. 7 points. Alright. So that's going to be it for him. Robert.
Same thing. Step back, 2 javelins, step forward.
Alright. So you throw... Where are the 2 you threw already? Are they under him? Oh, you
Yeah,
picked one
they're
up. Okay.
here. No, they're here.
22 will strike with the first one, doing 6 points of damage. The 10 is going to miss with the second one.
And I'll step forward. And I still have a bonus action. I would drink a healing potion, greater healing potion.
Okay.
Let me see. Yes, I do have still even 2 of those. Was it 44 plus 4, right?
Yeah. Alright, so at the end of your turn, the creature is going to use all 3 of his points to use an ability that he gains from becoming bloodied, as he suddenly flash fires 20 feet to the south. Does not provoke zombies.
Well, fuck.
Does that use his movement speed? Because he is slowed.
Yeah, I only made him go 20 instead of the 30.
Damn.
So he bursts down south, suddenly vanishing.
I hate patchwork.
Kind of coming back in over here. But yeah, that's all he can do at the end of Robert's turn. Nil.
Hey, I take fire damage.
Yeah, so you... did I do your burning, Robert?
No.
Alright, so Robert, you took 2, which halves to 1.
Oh, fuck.
You take 12, Nil.
It's still better than my 18.
Yeah, that is, but he has the ring. He can take the 12. That was my roll. God damn it.
You stole your own, yeah.
You did. Okay, so that takes me down to 0, and that 8, 17. Oof.
Alright, so what do you want to do, Nil?
Okay.
You could put yourself out. It only takes your action.
A small price.
And that would set you on fire. Kaladin.
Yeah, I figured something was gonna happen.
I don't have any more potions, I don't think.
Rob would gesture on his belt that I still have 1. So if you can come over, you can drink mine. If that's an interaction we can make.
Yeah, if you're willing, he can grab the potion off your belt.
Just from my belt. I have an extra one, and I'm gesturing to you, Nil.
Okay, yeah, I'll come take it and drink it.
As you're both on fire. Only adventurers would think putting themselves out from being on fire is an inefficient use of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Normal people would be like, I should probably not.
I'm just gonna get on fire again anyway.
It's like, I'd rather use my time to stab things.
What do you think this is Pathfinder? Come on.
But you could use your action to put yourself like to quench the fire, and then bonus action for potion. So you could do both, right?
You could.
Yeah.
Although you'd lose
Yeah,
your
but why would he do that though? Why would he?
It's
Exactly.
like
Only
if you don't want.
adventurers.
Okay. I'll remove my potion.
All Alright,
Okay, what
so
potion
you-
is it? Just a regular one.
Raider.
So 2d4 plus 2.
Oh no, it's 44 plus 4. The greater, it was
Oh,
greater.
Oh, it's a
for-
greater? Alright. So another 2d4 plus 2.
Normal potions don't do anything for me anymore.
Just
Use,
don't do it.
from the extra strength. Alright, so
Okay,
that's going to be
okay.
13 healing. You should
Okay.
drink his greater healing potion. Alright, what else?
So that takes me up to half. Or above half.
Get up, team.
I am going to just walk down back over here and how much damage does that do? Okay, and then I will just use it with True Strike.
Alright, so you attack. True strike. Uh, 21 will strike. In retaliation, you are burned for 12 fire damage.
Oh, I remember what I did all this now.
Oh yeah, this hurts. Ah! Alright, so 13 and the extra 6 is going to be... And I know you told me this already, but what is the extra 6 for?
When you level up True Strike, it adds the cantrip dice.
Yeah. Gotcha. That is what I... It was something
It's
like that.
mini smite.
Alright, so 19 points of radiant to sear the creature. Yeah, I think that's gonna get his attention. So he turns away from Cal, now looking at you. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. Patchwork.
I would like to move over here.
Giving him an oppie.
Yeah.
Okay. So it will blast some fire at you.
Oh, wait. Actually, can I... Okay, no, this is bad because I'm standing behind the corner. Can I... Yeah, I'll move up instead. I'll move here so I can still kind of see everyone.
Alright, so he is... oh, and you're on fire. I don't know how I keep
Yep.
forgetting that. So you burn for 15,
Uh-huh.
and he is going to oppie you with a blast of flame. Oh, that is going to crit.
Fuck.
Okay, I'll use my reaction to turn it to a normal hit with my Guardian Idol.
Alright, so you
Thank you.
So that's
prevent the crit.
this thing is we have silvery barbs at home thing.
It is.
And that will only be 12 more fire, thanks to your prevention of the crit. Go
Only.
ahead and spend your
Yay.
reaction. What else, Patchwork?
1 moment. No, actually, barely. I'm going to use my first guiding bolt of the day.
Alright.
The free one for
Yeah.
this for the Stars Druid.
Alright, so 23 will blast the creature as you back up, sending a bolt at it.
And
hitting
next
for-
person gets advantage. Next attack gets advantage.
Yeah, 16 radiant, and he is offering advantage for an attack. What else?
And that's everything.
Alright, Grinkle.
Okay. Let's see. I just keep like commanding this thing, like it kind of works,
Yeah.
but it sometimes.
It
Yeah,
skips a turn at least.
yeah. Like, I'll just Lou, I'm doing it again. 2 more wisdom saves here. I'm getting them up here.
Alright, so the creature is struck by your commanding
One,
magics. Let's do a wisdom save. So this time it's going to resist with that +1, but it still has to make the second save. Wisdom. Oh, it's going to resist both. Okay, so that
too bad.
turn it did
That's
not
tough.
fall for it. What else?
Okay, this turn we're gonna move up like 1, so I can just see nil. Oh no, I can't do that right now. Sorry, we'll just have to do the same thing. Well, I'll just do it so I can.
You do
everyone
sense
in
it
line of
is
sight,
weak
so-
to wisdom type attacks, but it just seems to got
Yeah, I believe it.
unlucky this turn.
Yeah, the happens. It's okay. I try our best. How many of these do I have? Okay.
Alright. Any bonus?
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I guess we'll just try again. We're going again. You guys are getting 16 HP. Ready? Dun 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 dun. Hey, nice try. I don't know why
Hey.
it did that, but it's 7 twice actually. I don't know how to do it properly.
Mantle of Inspiration.
14 each. HP. You guys need help. 2. We're gonna do nil. How far is Rob? Should I move? Nope, we're good. Nil, Rob, Patchwork, Kaladin.
Oh, can you link
Thank you.
that?
Yeah, it's the mantle of. Oh, it didn't get linked with it. Sorry.
It's fine.
One where it does double my bardic, and I rolled 2 dice there. They didn't. But the first dice rolled was a 7, so it'd be 14. Here, guys.
So does it roll 2 dice or double your roll? Because usually.
No, it just rolls a bardic. Here,
Okay.
you can expend the bardic. So it's I tried seeing if the 2d8. I don't know. I thought that would work, but it didn't. So 7 twice, 14 to the team, except for Calaru. Sorry,
Okay.
man.
So just have it roll 1 dice then, if you're just doubling.
Yeah, I changed it back.
Okay.
I changed it back.
All
And I'll
right.
get back behind the pillar.
Oh,
So that is going to be it for Grinkle as he inspires all of you, giving
14.
you some temp. Kaladin.
That's 48 HP that turn. Let's go.
I'm assuming I burn a little bit now that he's in my
You
square.
are on fire, so you take 13 fire damage.
Luckily, the temp beats that up.
There you go.
Okay. So I will use the attack action. Do I get the sense that if I push him through Nil's square, Nil's gonna take like even more damage?
Nil's already on fire, so you don't know if it'll do anything. You would have to back up to attack him, though. Because technically you can't attack while you're sharing a space with him. Well, I guess he does have his fire form, so maybe you could, actually. Just kind of
Well, I
attack
probably want to
around you.
back up so I don't take damage anyways. Because if I get, like, I'm still within his threat range, so I don't take an Oppie, but I can attack him without taking damage, right?
Yes, if you back up to 10 feet.
Alright. So, the first attack.
Alright, so 24 is going to strike him.
So,
Blasting
he
for
takes 6 force.
Force, yeah.
He gets pushed back 5 from the Tavern Brawler feat, and he needs to make a strength saving throw to avoid getting pushed back another 10 from my elemental attunement. There's no size restriction on these.
Okay. And then a strength save.
DC 16.
Alright, he's going to fail his strength save with a +2, so he goes back another 10. Which is
And when he
push
hits that
him-
cloud of daggers, does he take the damage
Yes,
immediately?
he would take damage from being pushed into it.
So there you go.
Oh,
So he takes
Oh.
9 points more as he is cut up by the cloud. What else?
Okay, so I use 10 of my movement, so I'll go 15, 20, 25 to right here, and I'm going to attack him again. Second
Okay.
attack.
You shouldn't have moved up.
I'm trying to push him diagonally, but that hits. So he needs to make another strength saving throw, DC 16, to avoid another 10 feet of movement.
Alright, so he takes 11 force. And is going to fail, so it gets pushed back another 10 into Rob's.
Can I do it diagonally?
Like here?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And then I will move up 30, 35. Can I hit him from here? Yeah, that's 15. So I will use Flurry of Blows, spend a focus point, and attack him twice more.
All right, 2 more attacks.
Ooh, that does not hit.
Yeah, 9 unfortunately is going to miss him. Is that it for you? Oh, 12. No, that unfortunately misses as well as the creature dodges out of the way. Your watery arms.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, so that ends your turn, Calroon. Oh, are you still on fire? I guess you never put yourself out. I wasn't rolling for you. So
I know he did.
No,
Yeah.
I thought I did put myself out.
You're still marked as being on fire. Did we just not remove the mark?
Yeah, because I put myself out when I moved down here, away from the dude. Oh, okay. If I'm still on fire, then...
Do you remember him using an action to do that?
Just unless did like a blast hit you at some point, or a firebolt that sets you back on fire?
Yeah, because he jumped on him, and then Calroon ran away, and then put himself out.
Yeah.
Did we just not take the mark off?
Yeah, he probably
think
just
so.
didn't take the mark off.
I thought I had it off earlier this evening. I didn't see it on there.
All right. Well, all right. We'll just say you're not on fire then. Go ahead. What are you doing?
Yeah, what I was going to do is I'm going to use Toll the Dead on him again.
All right. So
Yeah.
you
It
channel.
Seems to be weak for wisdom.
Dong. All right. The bell tolls for him. Is your DC actually 15?
Yes.
All right. So he does make it just barely with that +1. He's definitely doing good on those wisdom saves, at least on some of them. All right. Anything else? He resists your magics for now.
If I take just one more step back, down here.
Alright, in your turn, the fire elemental goes, gaining his legendary actions. And let's see. Also regains his burst. As you see him flaring up.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
So he does not like being in this cloud. Let's move over this way.
Huh.
And yeah, I think he's gonna do it. He's blasting.
Oh no.
So there is a
He's blasting.
He blasting. So there is an explosion of flame all around him. Once more requiring dex saves from the 4 of you.
Don't forget your temp HP if you hadn't remember that, guys.
Oh! 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 I made it! Oh!
We're gonna need one more roll.
yeah, that's me.
Alright. So 26 fire damage or 13 if you made it. As the area is bombarded with fire energy.
Don't forget temp HP.
Are you down?
No, I am close.
Okay. I have one more thing I can do.
So that was his action.
Fuck.
Still has more movement. I think he is gonna move down south one. Ending his turn. Robert.
Okay. Robert is going to stay where he is.
Well, first off, you
let's-
burn for 6.
So that's 3, right?
Oh, that's 6. I rolled 12.
Okay. Yeah, let's attack him.
Alright, so you slash at him. 17 is going to strike. In retribution, you take 6 fire damage, which halves to 3, but you deal how much to him?
Yes. I will deal. I will reroll this one.
Alright, 5. First attack.
And I will also use maneuvering attack. Oh no, yeah, maneuvering strike to deal 17 in total.
Yeah.
And I will allow Patchwork to move away half her movement without provoking attack of opportunity.
Thank you very much. I'm going to move up here to be out of its range.
Alright.
Thank you. That was great, actually.
Yes, so that's gonna be this one, and another attack.
Alright, second attack. Yeah. Ooh, 12. I'll say you have flank because of your buddy on the other side, so that will strike.
Yep.
Doing another 4 slashing. Does that put him at? I think that just puts him into 3 levels of wound. And
We
he
can do
begins
this.
to
Oh.
flare up even more.
Oh no.
God.
Possibly gaining more abilities.
And he's sapped.
Oh, he's sapped. Alright. Just remind me of that. I'll put the mark on him. Alright, so anything else, Robert?
I still have a bonus action. I will drink small potion of healing.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, he's going to use one of his legendaries to blowtorch Nil.
I will use my boarding flare.
Says you already used your reaction, or is that incorrect?
Oh, I did I did to save.
Annul the crit.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, that's
to save someone else. Luckily, he does not roll very well. With disadvantage, 15 will miss you. As Robert's hit kind of throws him off balance and just blasts the air next to you. Alright, Nil, you're up. First thing, you burn. For 9
Don't forget.
fire, which might put you down, actually.
Yeah.
I should have put myself out. You just go down. Alright, so that is
Caught
going
on fire
to
immediately.
be... Huh?
You just get caught on fire again.
That's true. Alright, so he goes, you go down, gaining a level of exhaustion. As you go down to your knees, things getting blurry as you start to lose your consciousness. Patchwork.
Remind me again, can I see Nil through the elemental?
Yes, creatures don't block line of sight.
Alright then, I will do...
Unless it's like a living wall or something.
Yeah, I'll do a bonus action healing word for Nil, using my last spell slot. That's +3 and it's... Wait. Oh, he is within 30 feet, so I can give you Chalice. That's 11. So that is 22 points of healing to Nil.
Okay.
That's crazy healing.
And I'm still on
Yeah,
fire.
but I have no
So
more
you
healing
are-
now except for potions.
You are prone and on fire.
Nice.
But alive.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it.
And I am going to move up here to be out of the blast
I didn't
radius.
give you your firework, huh, Patchwork? 12 fire damage.
Ouch. Yep, I'm... Sorry. Yeah, I'm solidly within very wounded. Right? Yeah. I am not doing well.
You and several other party members. Alright, anything else?
Ah, no, that's all.
Grinkle. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Oh wait, I could have. Can I do a cantrip? I can do a cantrip. I forgot. As my action, I haven't taken an action. Sorry.
Oh.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I do
yeah,
Sacred
sure.
Flame?
Sure. So you
What?
hurl a sacred flame at him. Dex save.
Hell yeah.
With a +4,
Light him up.
he is gonna make that dodging.
Yep. Never mind.
He's a quick flame. All right, go ahead, Grinkle.
We'll try again.
Yeah.
When it all worked, it'd be cool. Just haven't been lucky.
All right, so
But now
wisdom
it's time to
saves.
be lucky. Yeah. dude,
what's
I'm
your
just,
command this
opening my
time?
sheet, Sorry. Grovel, man.
Something like halt might be a little bit better since he doesn't go prone anyway.
The same? Let's see.
I
On his
thought
turn, target
Grovel-
doesn't move, takes no actions. He can still do reactions though. Oh,
They
regardless.
still did that prone. They can't go prone.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we'll try halt. We'll see if that.
All right, so wisdom save.
And then
Oh, he once again just makes it. Let me try the other save, and this is fear, right?
yeah.
Oh, and a crit. Man, he just is not caring
He's
about
saved
your
5 out of
spellcasting.
6.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he would resist all of your mind magic again.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah. If you haven't seen this already, let me know.
Is it mantle? Oh, it's mantle. All right. So you all gain 6
Sick.
points of temp. Actually, I think
The last
Patchwork-
Bardic team. That's my last one.
Patchwork might be out of range now.
What is it, 60?
60 feet.
How
right?
far?
Oh, yeah, she's 75, so she would be out.
I could
of range.
move.
Yeah.
Do you want to move closer?
Well, I'll just if I move 50 enough, can I snag her?
That would put her just in range.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'll back up. Patrick, take that 4.
Nice.
And it's a bunch of paint, don't forget, guys. You are covered in paint at this point. Like, absolutely head to toe. I've just been launching it across everywhere. And it
Puts
just
on
like cools
fire.
the fire,
Burn
you know, like your
marks.
burns. It just like, yeah, it just cools the burns with the, you know, when you get paint in a nice wound and it cools it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah. I
take
know
your
that
word
feels
for
like.
it.
You know what I'm talking about?
So Kaladin, you would burn for 12 as your turn starts.
Ouch.
Luckily, the soothing pain in your wounds seems to lessen the burn, as he said.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just science, by the way.
Burns off the paint first.
Yeah, burn. You have paint armor or something like that.
Art is subjective, okay?
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a unarmed strike, and we're gonna move him. Well, I can't move him until I attack him. So.
Oh, so he
Please do not.
dodges your first strike.
Just out of
Second.
range.
I think I can move him left.
Ah,
Uh,
right.
So
Alright, yeah.
18,
18 will
Um,
strike.
and through the Tavern Brawler feat, I can move him in any direction I want. So I want to move him 1 square left.
Okay. So you hit him for
And he takes-
13 force.
Yep. And
Yep,
then the
and then-
66.
Yeah.
Yep, from
66
the-
slashing.
I think.
So another 8 points of damage.
And I'm still flanking with Rob, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and I know enough about how my stunning strikes works that this thing doesn't have the anatomy to be able to be stunned, right?
That would have to be know what it can't, or to know what it's immune to. You'd have to do some kind of Arcana check.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
for me, it doesn't have anatomy to be charmed either. But here we are.
I'm just gonna, well, I mean, I guess a Hail Mary wouldn't hurt, so focus point for flurry of blows first off, okay?
Okay.
And I'm not gonna move him, so I want to keep the flank.
Yeah,
22.
22 will strike him.
Okay, and on that hit, I will attempt to stun him. I'll spend another focus point. But here's the damage. So 12 force.
Okay, so 12 force.
And then stunning strike. I don't even know if it's possible, but
That's what, a con save?
yes. DC 16.
Alright, so he is going to make it with a +4 resisting the stun effect.
Okay, so on a successful
Attempt
save, his speed is halved, and the next attack roll I have against the target has advantage.
Okay.
So I get one more attack, and it's at advantage this time.
Okay.
8
so,
force.
Yeah, 23 will strike it again for another 8 force.
Did it feel like he resisted or he was immune? Like, did it feel like there was a chance to stun him?
He resisted it. Yeah, if he was
Okay.
immune, there wouldn't have been a saving throw. So he, you do sense that you can affect his, like, key energy, even though he doesn't have a physical body.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn, he is going to be very angry and blast you with a bunch of fire. Blowtorch. 21, I believe, will hit you.
Yeah.
So that is going to be 15 fire damage. He just
That puts me
burns
down.
you.
Fuck.
So Kaladin falls to his knees, almost overwhelmed by the flame. Calroon.
What kind of mark do I use for...
So you get
Yeah.
1 level exhaustion, and you are dying is the KO symbol. He is going to switch targets over to Patchwork.
How?
If he can get to her. Go ahead, Calroon.
Alright. So, I'm actually going to take about 2 steps forward this time. If I can click onto my character.
Actually, wait. Has he seen Patchwork bring someone back up from dying? Yeah, he saw him do nil. He's still focusing on Kaladin. Go ahead, what are you doing?
And then I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try Toll the Dead.
Alright, so channel more energy. He's going to fail that wisdom save. Taking 11 necrotic. As you wither him further. Alright, what else?
That's gonna be it for me.
Alright. So at the end of your turn, can you get to Patchwork? I think he can. So this turn, he is going to do a Blast of Fire as his legendary on Kaladin, or attempt to. So that...
Even when he's down.
Huh? What did you say?
Even though he's on the floor.
Yes, he's trying to kill him.
Okay.
So he blasts him. That is going to auto crit, doing 2 levels of it of save throw fails. Then he is going to, on his turn, thinking that Cal is going to bleed out, he's going to go try and get Patchwork to bring her down as well. So he comes up here, and he's going to do his attack on you. Blowtorch.
I'm gonna use warding for that.
Give him disadvantage. All right. So
Yeah,
you kind of throw your hand out from your knees,
Holy
like
shit.
no. So that's disadvantage. Oh, but that is 20. Yeah, that's still gonna hit.
20 doesn't hit.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, you have 21.
Oh.
Alright, so never mind.
Yeah.
So luckily the disadvantage gave you just enough of an edge.
And you
for
get
the
13 temp.
You get 13 temp. Second attack.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
26 will hit though.
Yes.
Burning you for another 12 fire. Which luckily the temp, I believe, absorbs.
Yeah, Thank you.
Um,
The temp saved me, honestly.
wait, how much temp did you get? 13?
13.
Oh,
Yeah,
why was
but I
your...
also had temp.
Oh, they
I
don't
had
stack.
6 temp.
You don't stack them like that. You just
Nope.
go to 13. You just always
Yeah,
take the
but-
higher temp.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm still fine then.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
Oh,
you wouldn't
fine.
add those together. You just have 13 temp, not 19. All right, but anyway, so yeah, he blasts you, but luckily the paint, or wait, what was it? The I guess
paint.
Nil's starlight all around you shields you. It undid the paint, got the paint
Oh,
off. You
we're
made it more
competing.
powerful. Yeah, your starlight at least this time was more powerful than his
Motherfucker.
paint. But that is gonna be
It is 16
for
in total, okay?
yeah, and he does not have disadvantage because he had it on that first attack. Oh wait, I guess you wouldn't even have need to have done it on the first attack because he had disadvantage from Rob.
Okay.
Or wait, he had... Never mind, that was gone before. Okay. So that's it for the huge fire elemental Rob. You are going to burn for 10, which halves to 5. You do see Cal is down, very badly burned, and still on fire.
Yes. I will shout, guys, save Kaladin. We have to put this thing down. I feel he's on his last breath. And I'm gonna go into flanking position with Patchwork and attack him twice.
Sorry, I forgot to do his new bonus action because I forgot he had 3 levels of wound. So he does have a new bonus action where he basically just burns everyone around him for 7 more.
I'm
Just
down.
vents a bunch of flame.
I'm down.
Alright, so that would put Patchwork down. Go ahead, Rob. Sorry about that.
I will stand here and I'm out of healing potions or anything. I'll just all I can do is to try to put him down.
All good.
I'll attack him twice.
Alright, so you go at him. Oh, crit.
Let's
Any
go.
any other dice on that?
I will
missing
re-roll
gold,
this one. Because it feels like it's not like what did it roll? 3? I'm not sure what does it
3 and a 2, or what you rolled. 3.
Yeah, I'll re-roll this one.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's better.
5 plus... Oh, it doesn't re-roll the second die, right? So it'd still be 2, but 15. And you channeling any of your other dice into it?
No, I don't believe I am.
Okay.
Let me check. Yeah, I have none. I used them all up.
Alright, so 7 damage. And the creature is very wounded looking. It's still up.
I
Second
will-
attack.
Second attack.
Oh, Rob's had enough. Oh, wait, is that another crit?
Holy shit.
Alright,
Rob,
so...
Take this guy down, Rob.
Hooah! That is going to be another 7, which is going to
Paint.
put him down.
Woo! Yes.
I guess I should have gotten damage back from those.
Oh, true. Yeah, so 2 blasts of fire is going to be 10
Gonna
and
die or something,
8.
Rob?
So 5 and 4. 9 more fire damage to you from those 2 attacks. And we are still in rounds because people are on fire and people are in danger of death still.
Yep.
So that's going to be it
And,
for... Yeah.
Neil, I
And
can
this
get one
one-
if you get one.
I will run towards Patchwork with my remaining movement.
Okay. So you go up to
Uh,
Patchwork.
Another one comes out of the wood.
Yeah, it's his buddy. It's like, hey. No, okay, so that's it for Rob. Nil. So you are still burning. Taking 6
Yes.
fire.
Perfect.
What are you gonna do?
Okay.
Cal is like on his last legs as the fire threatens to consume him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nil, you get one, I'll get the other.
Yes. Well, I can get both if you can just like top them up afterwards.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'll put him out or something.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use Healing Word at the 2nd level on Patchwork.
Alright, so Patchwork gains some healing.
Oh!
So 19 to be
Nice.
exact. As you are brought back from the brink.
And then I will use my last Channel Divinity on a thing I haven't used before, and I didn't copy over because I never thought I would use it. Because it's just kind of worse. So I'll use my last Channel Divinity for that onto Kaladin.
Okay. So 1d8 plus 4 hit points. Go ahead.
Yep.
Alright, so Kaladin, you gain 10 coming back from the brink. Anything else?
No, but we have to put them out. Everyone start putting each other out.
Alright, Patchwork. So you are burning. You would take 9 fire.
Yeah.
assume
So
you-
I see that the guy is down, and I will put myself out. Yeah,
Alright.
just start rolling around on the floor.
Alright. Grinkle.
Can I put the fire symbol away now?
Yes, you can get rid of it if you put yourself out.
Okay.
Put it away. Okay, and it's an action to put someone out?
Yes.
Yeah, put Kaladin out.
How do I get there? I have the teleport thing, so...
You also have 35 feet, is
It's
that
bonus.
not enough?
We get to... Oh, to Kaladin. Oh, man, I was looking at Rob. Or Patchwork
No.
still. Yeah.
Yeah.
I run over. Great.
Alright, you
I just
rush
pour
Jump
like
on
a
him.
bucket of paint on him. You know what I mean? Douse him. Whip your... Get up, man. What are you doing? Get up. I slap him. Come on.
Alright, so Kaladin is no longer
Let's go.
burning.
Get it together.
You just erase the flame with eraser.
Anything else?
Yeah, here. We'll do one of these. Oops, I didn't use a... Oops, I did it again. Didn't mean to do that.
What do you mean to do?
I didn't mean to do that. Not that.
Okay.
Here.
You could just say what you're doing.
We're gonna do, sorry, we're gonna do 3rd level healing word on Cal.
There we go.
There
Alright,
we
Cal, you are healed for 22. Feeling much better. Anything else, Grinkle?
And a kiss on the head.
And a kiss on the head. So Kaladin, what are you gonna do?
If
You
I've
have
been
to
doused yet?
stand. Yeah, he puts you out, so you can take off the fire symbol. You do have to stand back up.
And I healed you for 22.
Yeah, I'm looking much better now. only 1 level of wounds. And I will stand up, so spending half my movement. And Nil is still on fire, right?
Yes.
And I will go ahead and put him out.
With your watery arms.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you douse him with well, technically the arms wouldn't be watery, but we'll say you quickly summon a little bit of water to douse the flame or something. So
Yeah, I do have a elementalism cantrip. I could
there you go.
spray him with a mist.
I also take off all the burning twigs.
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't put kindling in your
Listen.
armor.
No, that was a bad idea.
Alright, Calroon. We're almost done. There's only one person still burning.
Are they up top and I can't reach them?
Yeah, I
Oh
don't
no,
think you
no,
can get them.
Rob is also still burning. Or is it
No,
only
it's just Rob.
That's not even...
Nil just didn't
Okay.
take the symbol off yet. So only Rob is still on fire up north here. Which I assume he's starting
Man,
to put
we are-
himself out.
We are not looking good.
I
Alright.
figured
We're
go ahead
fine.
and take a break after this one.
Uh-huh.
We're not done exploring, guys.
So I moved 30 feet to get right there. Just out of range.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my concentration on the cloud of daggers.
Alright, so it will vanish.
Yep.
Is there any...
And
Yeah.
sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, is there any way you can put Rob out?
Rob can put himself out.
Yeah, Rob
That's
just might
fine.
take a little more damage, but otherwise we can end the combat here.
Yeah.
I was just gonna see if anyone
Yeah.
could put him out before he goes. Alright, so Rob, on your turn, you would take 8, and then you put yourself out, ending the combat.
Yep.
Alright,
Oof.
what do you want to do?
Well,
Cry a little and then leave.
yeah, essence this up.
Fane says,
Lyra, what is this thing?
Up.
Do you know what this is?
Lyra says, that was amazing. Oh my gosh, I've never seen a fire elemental that big before. That was...
Oh,
Guys, I
Hang
don't
out with
mean
us
to
a little
interrupt,
longer.
but there is like another pillar up here, so maybe we should look at that before it summons another one of those.
Yeah, we should probably do that. Lou, what constitutes third level of wound?
1/4 health or below.
1/4? Okay, I'm still on second level of wound.
I
Yeah,
got
I'm just-
potions. I can heal
It's,
if we want.
a half
before
and
we
then a
leave.
quarter, and then down. All right, so you are.
Oh, guys, this was intense.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna need to change my shield. This one looks charred now.
Yeah, it's
I-
all covered in.
I need to find
You
more
You should
spikes.
get that in char.
I am gonna run
Yeah,
out
I'm
to the
just-
elemental
I'm just
and
gonna
do
lie
dark
here.
questions for essence.
I'm just gonna lie down. I'm just gonna lie down, guys.
Are you
Yeah, I'm
getting
just-
essence covering? Is that what you're doing?
I got your joke.
Yeah.
Lyra, could you look at this pillar? Well,
So
it was
she'll,
all busy.
she'll walk over. Says, yeah, there are more markings on this one. This must be what drew
Please.
the elementals.
Please dispel it. I don't think we can take another one of those.
She nods and says, all right, this is my last dispel. And she will... Oh, wait, actually, does she have another one?
Would guidance help? I'm gonna give
no,
her guidance.
Guidance no longer affects ability checks. It just affects
Damn.
skill checks. Let's see. She does have one more dispel. Alright. So she uses her last dispel and says, if there are any more, I'll have to wait till tomorrow to take care of them.
I have one, so
Uh,
I'd like to get one too if needed.
So, let's see. Oh, you have a dispel? Okay. So she.
I believe so. I'm double checking right now.
She
So only one
kind
more.
of sits down and says, this place
got
is
one more.
overwhelming.
Yeah, Patchwork is just lying on the floor waiting for her equivalent of the nervous system to regenerate enough to move, because it's pretty much fried.
So you said you're collecting the essence of this thing.
Yeah, I'd like to help
Yeah.
Cal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What about everyone else?
I'm gonna walk down the corridor. Just
I
to see if
was-
there's anything
I
back
was-
there.
Thinking maybe short rest, everyone, and then we
Uh-huh.
move.
Yeah, Calvin just looks a little, in shock from almost dying. It's the closest he's ever been to death. He's gonna walk up to Nil and be like, "Thank you, you saved my life. That was close."
Don't worry about it. Have you not seen how you're going to die?
No, I guess
Jesus
I always
Christ.
imagined it would be old and stubborn, sailing on the seas. Out of here, I almost died getting lit on fire.
Yeah. A giant elemental is quite hard to come
Well, yeah.
by on the high seas.
You're already stubborn, so you're half there, Kaladin.
Yeah, you're right, you old bastard.
Yes.
That
No.
was a good job though, finishing it off.
Carter
Okay.
says,
Uh-huh.
I'm feeling pretty
this
good.
line will work,
That
anything
was-
can kill you. But I'm glad you're
That
still
was some
with us,
great
brother.
teamwork.
I still
Me too.
can't believe I still can't believe we defeated this thing. It was like a house of fire. Ooh.
Yeah, definitely a little out of our league, I think. Well, I mean, clearly not.
Oh wait,
Since we beat
right
it.
smack down in the middle of our league.
So, who collected the essence?
Valorant.
I did. I was actually about to ask about the question mark. Wow.
Yeah, so you sense that this essence has some kind of unique property to it. You're not sure exactly how it could be used. It might require some research,
Ooh.
but it seems
Just keep track of it separate, right? That way, don't get
yeah,
mixed.
it doesn't have power measurements the way you're used to for Maho or for Essence. So yeah, there might be something special about this essence.
Okay.
Do you want to take that? Put a question mark next to it. Mysterious. I'm quite
Yeah, I have
interested
it
in
in my
that.
inventory right here.
Okay, cool.
I'll collect my javelins.
All right, so you pick up your javelins. Are you trying to, yeah? What's the group doing after you collect the essence and your things?
Well, I would also like to thank Neil for bringing me back.
This isn't the end that I saw. I don't die to a fire elemental. So it
I'm
was
I'm
definitely
looking
a
I'm
wrong
looking
push
at the
roll.
group. Rob is looking at the group and wondering like, am I the only one who didn't die this time? Good.
No, I
You
didn't.
and the wizard.
Oh, I did.
I mean, do
I
you want
shot from a
to?
distance. I'm still up.
Yeah. Did you? Do you want to thank me for the ring?
Just to be
The
clear, you guys
fortuitous
probably got about 80 temp HP in total from me, okay? Nil.
Oh,
What do you
are we
think
doing
about
the
that?
audit? Are we doing
Hey?
the audit afterwards?
Let's count. 1, 2.
I
Oh.
vote we
And then
just
that
quickly
Grinkle
check
passes
out
out.
everything up here. I don't really want to short rest in this area if possible, but
Yeah.
if it just ends up here, we should check it out and then see if we can leave.
Well, one more thing. I just wanted to also thank Patchwork. We wouldn't have survived without your healing.
Yeah, you did an insane amount of healing, Patrick.
Thank you. That's
You're turning out to be a great addition to the team.
Good to have you.
Thanks.
that is very good to hear.
And since I guess we're thanking each other, Nil, like this ring was the shit. Like honestly, I think it negated more damage than all of you have together. Like it was so good.
We'll just yes, very fortuitous.
If even one of us had been missing, I don't think we would have made it out of this alive.
Yes.
I actually want to thank Kaladin for keeping that creature at bay and pushing him back so he didn't come up to the rear. So you
That's
did a
what I
good
do.
job of this man controlling the battlefield.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Okay, are we done thanking
Wow.
each other? Shall we go?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
getting
Yeah,
a
I didn't
little-
get thanked for anything,
I,
but
I
whatever.
want to
Little
thank
mercy.
Drinkle for the
I didn't get
10
thanked for
HP
anything.
for the paint.
Whatever.
I want to thank the DM for setting
problem.
up an amazing combat.
Who's
Who the hell are
DM?
you talking about? Who the hell is that?
Who is this
Yeah,
DM?
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So I want to check up here, if that's alright.
Sure. So if you go up there, you see the large lava pool the thing came out. It looks like there's a caved-in hallway over here, which would make sense. It looks like it used to connect to the other hall. You also notice something strange. There is a kind of small island on the molten rock over here. You would see what looks like a red crystal and possibly a diamond sitting on the small island.
You want me to just we look
I
for
thank you,
Wrinkle?
Drinkle, for using Mage Hand.
Oh, you guys want that over there?
That's great.
Unfortunately,
That thing
I
down
think
there,
it's
you
out of
want-
range.
My arm kinda hurts. I don't know if
I mean,
Robert, can you jump that far?
can I hold
what's
him
out of range?
closer?
So it's 35
you
feet.
can
So I think it's just out of range of your.
Can I pick
Okay,
him up and hold
I'll-
him over the pit?
jump. I can teleport with my giant thing. I could like jump 5 feet, grab it, teleport back. Can I do that?
I don't
Well-
think you can teleport as a reaction. Can you?
it's
I
a
guess
bonus
if
action.
you ready. Well, no, because then you'd be casting. Because you have to do it on the same round, and you'd be casting
Okay.
one spell as an
I'll-
action.
I have my movable rod. I could
Yeah.
teleport above it, grab it with the immovable rod, like in the air.
I mean, could
then
you not just
teleport back.
stand on the immovable word 5 seconds, 5 feet closer?
Oh, I could do
If you
that.
Put it on the
I just
floor.
put the
And then
immovable rod
I
like
hold you.
in the air, and then Nil holds me tight as I balance on the rod. And I grab
Yeah.
it with the mage hand. Here, I'll balance.
Alright, I
I'll
guess
go with
Yeah.
that would probably be acrobatics if you're trying to balance on the rod.
I have advantage because he's holding me.
Does guidance help
I'll
with that?
say it's easier because he's holding you. DC is 10, and yeah, you can guidance that.
Okay, I give guidance.
Alright,
Oh,
so
what's
you
guidance? A D4?
balance up there for a moment, quickly having your mage hand grab the crystal and the diamond, and yeah, you get off no issue. You
Give it back.
get the
I grab the
stuff.
rod back.
We should really get the second rod. This would be much easier.
What, to make a ladder?
Then I could,
So
then I could like
what-
walk on the.
What's
Exactly.
the crystal about? Is it another one of these arcane crystals?
The crystal is interesting. It's like a reddish crystal. It seems like it's a little fragile, but the fact that it didn't break from all the fire might mean there's something magical about it. And the diamond is a... what is it?
You tell us.
Is a
Oh.
very expensive diamond.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I'll add it to the.
You think with
to the loot.
gem or jewel
Yeah.
crafting, it could be made even better because it's like a large raw diamond.
Okay. So put both of those into the bag of holding, the diamond and fire crystal.
If it was smaller or worthless, I would ask for it so that I can cast revivify. But yeah, this one is too valuable for that.
Well, you can't put a price on someone's life.
Apparently
Yeah,
it's
well, that's not
600
true, but
gold
I
pieces.
understand what you're trying to say.
How
But
expensive should it be for you to cast Revivify?
I do have a scroll of revivify.
Oh right, I
20 bucks?
can't even get revivify yet until I get third level spells down.
We have a scroll of revivify, so alright, do it. at
But
least.
scrolls don't require material.
They do for
components.
revivify. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's still.
No, I think a component is consumed when you create a scroll.
Oh, okay.
Yes, if you have a scroll of Revivify, then the component was already used.
That's fine. Cool.
Can I take a look at that red crystal?
Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
if I
Yeah.
could- All right.
We get out of
We'll
here.
make, like a Arcana
Well, I want to
check
check if
see
there's
what
anything up
happens.
here first, and then we can go.
Yeah, so that hallway leads out of here into a new area.
Is it back into the underground bit?
Yeah, into the kind of the tunnels, basically. I mean,
Okay,
technically you're
yeah.
still in the tunnels, but it leads away from the heat, so you think it's cooler again back there.
Okay. Yeah. Let's head back. I'll pick up the body from.
Alright. And
I dropped, and
you
then-
said you were doing an Arcana check.
Yeah, on that fragile red crystal.
I'll guidance you for this one.
So it almost appears as if some kind of energy is imbued with this crystal. You think you'd need a identify spell to know exactly what it did. You do think it's magical.
Okay.
Let's move. Let's move away from here. Let's rest, maybe identify, and then go back.
Well, I think.
So you can go ahead and delete your tokens if you're leaving the area.
Yeah. I do want to make sure I pick up that Blackwater scout we found. I left him over near the entrance.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Over
the
here.
scout? Okay. And yeah, make
Yeah,
sure you
so take
record
him
your levels of exhaustion if you haven't already.
Where would that be? Is that on the sheet somewhere?
I think so.
You can make a counter for it on your sheet.
Oh,
yeah,
you have
I
the
can't
old
see.
sheet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yep.
so you just have to turn it on if you don't have it on already. Which...
I also have the old sheet.
You just turn on show exhaustion tracker. There, it should be on now.
Cool. Oh, yeah, cool. One.
And the
How?
effects of exhaustion now are just -2 rolls and -5 feet per level. So it's because
Okay.
it's still the old exhaustion rules, which are no longer in play.
Okay.
It's more simplified now. All right, so you leave the area,
Yeah.
going back into the larger tunnel space. Breathe a sigh of relief as the heat is behind you. And unfortunately, you are in dangerous territory again. What do you want to do?
I would suggest short rest before we move back,
Yes.
because we are very, very damaged. I think we need rest now.
Okay.
So,
Does somebody have a way to make our rest safer?
Liamon's tiny hut.
I was
I
about
think
to
that
say
takes like
I-
an hour. How long does
I-
Tiny Hut take?
10 minutes.
It says casting time 1 minute.
But you have to cast it as a ritual, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cast it as a ritual. So
It will be 11 minutes.
You can do that. You could also look for a safe place using survival.
Yeah, we could do that as well.
Yeah. Can I help with survival?
Yeah,
How does exhaustion?
it's just
affect
-2
that?
on checks and saves and attacks.
Okay, let's
Basically
try
-2
this.
to everything. All right. So, anyone working with patchwork?
I will do that as well. Let me quickly do this. I will help her.
All right. So you spend, let's say, about half an hour finding a defensible and kind of out of the way resting area. And you are able to find a tunnel that is pretty abandoned and very easily concealed, setting up camp here. It should be substantially harder for anything to notice you in this place.
Woo!
So you want to try to tiny hut and
Yep.
pass an hour?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we get an identify on the crystal as well as part?
I can ritual it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we should then pass not an hour, but like we pass an hour and 10 minutes.
Well, first 10 minutes for the hut.
Yeah.
Which...
Yeah, while that's going, I can identify while we're putting up the hut.
Yeah, so that would succeed. You get the hut up, no problem.
And while that's going up, I'll identify ritual. Humna.
Identify the crystal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So the crystal seems to have the spirit of a fire elemental bound to it. You don't know exactly. It doesn't seem like it will. Like the spirit bound to it isn't controlled right now and is kind of trapped. And you think releasing it probably would just be hostile, but there might be a way you can research something that would control the spirit.
Whoa. That's incredibly cool. Okay. Who wants
like
to hold
that.
on to it? I can hold on to it.
It's like this bottle in Baldur's Gate.
It would require some, some time and research, though.
I'll hold on to it. Unless this is someone's like magic item.
And I'll say you can also use Identify on the essence if you want.
Okay.
To get some quick answers.
No. It involves me putting like paint all over these things. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so another 10 minutes.
You're not baiting us, are you, Lynn?
Well, doing rituals does make some noise, so there's a chance it could attract something. We haven't rested yet. Alright, so yeah, the essence seems like it could possibly do a couple of things. The easiest thing you can do with it is attach it to a weapon to add 1d6 fire damage to that weapon. Using basically like magical downtime to do research.
Wow.
You think
Oh,
it would take
interesting, no.
about a day to do, a day of downtime.
However, you can still hold it, the essence, but just let the team know that we can put it on an item or something.
This might be a stretch. Does that only work for weapons? Could it perhaps be bound to like a hand wraps?
So you could bind it probably to your hand wraps. One thing I will say, it's 1d6 damage per turn, not per attack. I don't know if that makes a difference.
I see. That definitely does make a difference. It'd probably be better on Robert.
Does it work on armor?
If it
You want
does,
your
you'd
armor
have
to
to
do
do more
damage?
research. That's just what you get,
Okay.
like, just from basic Identify. But yeah, there could be other things you can do with it. But you think that would be the easiest, to just kind of enchant a weapon to be somewhat fiery.
That's a good thing to know, and only one day. So maybe next time we have a little bit of downtime, we will figure something out.
Figure out how to use the crystal for our team or something.
Yeah. Well, in the worst case, we can always break it and just watch the mayhem. Do you know how big is the elemental inside? Is like this, like the one we just fought, or like the small ones?
Oh my god.
It would be probably the smaller one. You don't think it's like one of the large ones?
Yeah, let's try a short rest, and also in both in real life and in game.
Okay, so you're trying to pass a rest, and you said you wanted to take a break.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
like a,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, we'll take a 10-minute.
And
I will
was
I
do
fine.
really
that.
thought that some player characters would get killed here.
Yeah. That's what Lou does to us all the time.
I know.
He just kills us for fun.
Don't they? I
Oh,
feel that was like exceedingly fair.
I have never lost patchwork, but I have seen other people lose their characters.
Yep. It's almost happened. He's almost killed us quite a few times, actually. Sometimes he makes tough fights, but you know
Yeah,
what?
but-
That was a good fight. That was a good challenge.
Yeah, those kinds
I
of
only
fights almost always results in the enemies targeting patchwork.
I'm back.
Yeah, because he did so much healing.
Hmm.
Yeah, I only had one third level spell left, and that was it. I used like 8 spell slots. Crazy.
I
All my
have
bardic.
nothing. I have nothing. I only have 2 free guiding bolts. That's all.
Wow. Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Uh-huh.
But I just
I'm-
got unlucky. He saved like 6 wisdom saves.
Yeah, I'm at 10 HP. Yeah.
I have a third left, so if we need a heal or a dispel, I can always do it.
But I just kept it for the dispel.
Yeah. Can we do hit dice already, or should we wait until the short rest is announced?
Yeah, usually
a
Lou
short
likes
rest
to
would-
wait to like announce
Yeah,
it.
you're right. That's my
I'll be
bad.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just, you're gonna
And,
be punished.
and
now.
I want to say where Kaladin is maybe a bit shaken, Patchwork is like the complete opposite. She's
She's into it.
exhausted, but no. She is strangely calm about this, maybe too calm, almost like she doesn't really care. Like not into it, but just indifferent or apathetic, maybe.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
I think the word would be tranquil, maybe. It's yeah, she's just very, very calm about it for some reason.
Cool. The healing master.
Like she seems to be more worried about someone in the group dying than herself almost dying. Yeah.
Oh. We might actually get to take a bit of a rest until the caravan gets it. That's the next
Yep.
in-game thing.
No, Rob, I'm glad you convinced me to switch. I like this new Grinkle. I think is a little more effective.
Yeah. This one is actually useful.
Ah, that's the old one was
Yeah,
useful
no,
too.
it's kind of true. You know,
I'm so
like,
low. I'm just
really
kidding.
only. He seemed like he would be, and then it just They just walk away from my
No,
thing.
this one is different. He has some
Like I
very
I
good
can do
control
so
potential.
much in a turn right now. Like it's kind of crazy actually. Like
Yeah.
charm, frighten, and then heal like a whole shitload. It's kind of
Temporary hit points
and so far
crazy.
we've only fought like monsters. Once we're fighting like the blood hand, I think it'll be way easier too. Charm
Yeah.
and frighten
And well,
and
this,
I
then
would-
you should have been strong this fight. You just got really unlucky, and that happens to everybody.
5 saves.
I would not have been fine without the temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Got you guys.
Yeah,
That-
even
that
though
saved me
he
so
was
many times.
yeah, even though he was making all of his saves, you still saved our butts with that temp HP.
Worth it. Took
Like
Winkle,
imagine
you know, he's
when
guy.
you rolled
We're
when you
team.
rolled this 18, right? You rolled 18 to 4 people.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's like 76
And then
points.
17 to 4 people also.
Huh.
Yeah, it can be very useful. Very good tool. It's way better than giving out just like one Bardic,
Yeah, exactly.
I think. Anyways,
And,
at the beginning of a fight, no, it's always better, pretty much.
I do just keep getting my ass kicked by deck saves though.
I'm
We'll figure
actually
something out,
I
we'll
like
figure
deck
something out.
saves. It's like the one thing I can reliably make usually.
Nah, I'm sitting at
Do it.
-1, so I just.
Does Kaladin have evasion?
Not yet. But I have such a high dex that it doesn't really matter.
No, it does, because evasion you just don't take any damage. Now you still have take half damage, right?
Yeah, it will. I still take half damage. It will end up being good. Honestly though, I might end up taking fighter for my next 3 levels.
Whoa, cool. What
Yeah.
does that
For what?
give you? Like
A
what?
second win? Or
For the Nick property to give me an extra attack every single round for free. And I'll put the dual wielding fighting style on it, so I'll get my modifier to it. So it's a free attack every round with no
but
no
I
resource.
don't believe you would be able to attack at range with weapons, right?
I could throw daggers, and they would do d8s instead of d4s.
Wow.
No, but you cannot do your grappling thing with daggers. You still have to use unarmed strikes.
Yeah, so I would do one attack for the grapple attempt with one hand, and then dagger with the other hand.
Okay. Interesting.
So like when I take the attack action,
Instead of
one would
what?
be an
What are you
unarmed strike.
missing from Monk? What are you giving up?
A lot, but a lot of small
Okay.
stuff. Not any like direct damage buffs.
Evasion is one of them.
Evasion, more movement speed, and like the ability to run up walls, which could be really cool
Oh,
flavor
cool.
wise. But generally, like having an extra attack every single round is going to be awesome. And then at
That's
second
pretty
level,
big, actually.
I get action surge, which is almost
Oh,
worth
yeah,
going to
another
fighter
attack.
alone. And
Why
then at third level, I get a
do
subclass.
why do you need 3 levels of fighter then?
subclass?
I figure 3 levels for a subclass. Pick up a
For
subclass. might be-
dual weapon fighting?
Well, I'm not sure which subclass I would pick actually.
Okay.
There's
Rob will
just so
train you.
many yeah, and I've been training with Carter a little bit, so I think it makes sense, and I'll just like follow in Rob's footsteps basically.
Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll do it too.
You're already multi-class.
Oh yeah. Triple down.
And look at
Multi-class is
Patchwork.
finished.
Look at Patchwork. She's literal the robot. She has 21 AC, more than I.
That is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because DM allowed me to keep armor from my other group, and that's like plate mail or something.
I got some nice,
Awesome.
splint mail.
Yeah, it's plate armor called Balance Bulwark, and it's also how do you say enchanted? It's magical. I have necrotic resistance.
Interesting.
That's
But you
awesome.
have +1 AC
That's-
for being Warforged, right?
Also, yes,
That's
Yeah,
why
that's
21. You'd have 20
integrated
otherwise.
protection. Yes. Also,
Yeah.
I need to wear the gauntlets of ogre power to get my strength up, so that I don't have a movement penalty because my strength is not enough.
Interesting.
Because
So your gauntlets of
Patchwork's
ogre
like-
power is like
Patchwork's-
a small batter inside you that gives you strength.
buff work?
Yeah, like she integrates her equipment, like the things she's attuned to are integrated into her. It's like a part of her, and you can't remove them without her consent.
Okay.
And
Well,
yeah,
unless you like
her
cut off
her
her arms
model
or something.
her model wasn't made to like be very strong or wear heavy armor, so she has to make up for it with items.
I think for Rob, even during this fight, because of fire resistance, the temp HP that Grinkle was giving, it was like double, so it was really good. I think I counted like more than 100 hit points were just because of Ring of Resistance. And also I think because of that, Patchwork could concentrate on healing others and not Rob.
Yes.
He was always kind of fine, so she didn't have to heal him. That was also quite useful, I
Well,
think.
I had to heal you one time, but that was it. Yeah.
And I don't think you
Just
had
because-
to. I think you just did. I don't think that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, one time I got worried because you had been at like 2 levels of wound for too long, and I was like, if I don't do something now, he will move to like 3 levels of wound, and I forgot you have second wind.
Yeah.
Alright, is everyone
Yes,
back?
We're a good team.
Actually, let me grab a drink really quick. I'll be right
A
back.
very strong team composition, I think. Very strong. Work very well together.
But
Yeah,
it is. I think from different encounters, some people shine, for some don't. Like for example, like I think Grinkle, if he wasn't that very unlucky with those saving throws, like we could have rolled him. Just
100%.
block him with those
Right,
commands every
and
time.
charm or end command, like 100%.
I think also Kaladin this time was very good because he could do this force damage and maneuver him into position, so it was very very useful. With Rob, like tanking, but damage wise, not very good because of he was resistant. I think
But if you get
all but
fire on your sword, you'll have a little bit more reliable damage.
yeah, it could be, but not against fire elementals.
True. But I mean, how often are we going to be fighting those? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, this would be good. So this would really be like do-it-yourself legendary artifact. You get cursed item, you remove curse, you add additional enchantment, and slowly, but inevitably, you get it to something that works very well.
Alright.
And imagine, your sword is already badass, but if it started flaming, it would be even cooler.
That would be cool.
Alright, so we're trying to pass an hour.
Yep.
for the
I did
short
take back. I
rest.
rolled the hit dice, but I took them back. It was my bad. I forgot we didn't officially complete the short rest.
Alright. So, as you are resting, I'll say you hear. Oh, hang on, not yet. No hit dice just yet. You hear what sounds like a screeching noise coming from the nearby area. Give me if anyone has knowledge religion, you might know something. So Patchwork and Nil, that might be some sort of either Banshee or Wraith in the area.
We need to leave.
Possibly multiple. You don't think they've found the camp yet, luckily, because you're pretty well hidden. But they're definitely close.
I think we need to relocate. Well, by the way, I think they cannot get us inside the hut, can they?
No,
They might be able
unless
to
they
breach
can
through it.
dispel it, you don't think they can get you in here. They could wait for you to come out, but yeah, they can't cross into it.
What do you guys think? Do you think we just rest, or because we have our hut, or do we relocate?
I think we waited out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we gotta complete this short rest for some health.
Yeah.
Same.
If I run now and they hit me with anything, I'm going to go down again.
Yeah, we need to do
Good.
that.
So luckily, they do not find their way over here. Then the hour would pass, so it's now 2:20. Go ahead and spend your short rest. And, well, if you want to, spend one of your short rests and benefit from it. So
Yeah, I think I'll do
remember,
that.
you have 3 short rests a day, and you don't have to spend them when you pass an hour.
I don't know why it's making me do these individually.
Sorry, what time is it now in game?
It just hit 2:20.
How many hit dice can I spend?
As many as you want.
As many as you
If
have.
you want.
Did we have Song of Rest from Grinkle, or was it?
No,
That's
Remember,
not
that's
in
not
the
a
new
thing
one.
anymore.
Okay, gotcha.
I could always
Um,
dismantle at the end of the short rest too, though, just to give everyone, or most people.
Lou, did you read my private message?
Where did you send it?
It's up a little bit. I could copy and paste them to Discord if you want.
Yeah, that could definitely be a thing.
I think if you're okay with that idea, my character would definitely take interest in it during the short rest.
Let's see. Sure. So I'll say that would be 6 story points.
Okay. Wow. I have 7, so that's almost perfect.
You have 8 according to my record here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I stopped keeping track because you're keeping track for us.
Yeah.
What's that for? Sorry.
Little story thing.
Okay.
Do you have it right now, or who has that?
Grinkle, but I would ask him like during the short rest to if he would allow me to see the crystal.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I'd say, you know,
Here you go, man.
back when I was a sailor, the captain of our ship, he taught me how to manipulate the elements through a sort of spiritual connection to the elemental plane.
Oh.
These elementals, they're not, evil. They're just sort of, they do what's in their nature.
You can do
sort
something
of,
about that?
Well, maybe I could communicate with them a little bit. I'm not sure. I'd like to just see. Can I see motion within the crystal?
Can you what? See within the crystal?
Yeah, see motion. Is there a little flickering, little fire elemental in there?
Yeah, so you would see energy kind of very mildly pulsing within the crystal.
And I would in a sort of way to attempt to communicate with him. I would sort of beckon fire and make this dancing ember and smoke swirl around the crystal.
All right, so you spend the short rest kind of interacting with the crystal. And yeah, you
If I
think
see
given
that,
or go ahead.
could I approach maybe?
Sure. This was while you were in the
Uh,
tiny hut, I guess.
Yeah. Are you trying to speak with it?
Yeah, I am.
Uh,
Trying to understand it a little bit.
The big elemental spoke primordial in my own dialect. Maybe if you try to communicate with this one, maybe I can help you. We share the same language, it appears.
That's awesome. I'm not sure he can speak to us, but maybe we can speak to it.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know in case you ever need that.
Tell him I said, hello, little flame. How are you doing?
I will translate into Ignan.
Alright, so
Right.
you take the crystal. Are you speaking out loud?
Yeah, she's translating for me out loud to the crystal.
Yeah,
Alright.
he says, "Hello, little flame."
So you would hear a voice in your head, Patchwork.
Uh-huh.
Spirit energy. I need it. In Ignan, basically.
What does he?
I will. He says he needs spirit energy.
Ooh, like 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 what? Essence?
I will ask the spirit. What do you mean by spirit essence? Spirit energy. Sorry.
It would say to manifest, spirit energy is needed.
Maybe we can use the essence that we got from the fire elemental.
We probably could. Is it a one-time thing?
We don't know the effects of this.
Well,
I don't
you
know.
got.
It seems tricky.
I guess you guys would be nearby as the two of them are speaking, so they would, hear what you're saying.
We do this here.
Little flame, if we help you manifest, would you help us?
I will translate again.
So it would say service into the realm of the physical, granted for giving passage. An agreement with the flames.
Okay. Well, guys, I think we might have made a new friend. Somebody, if you are okay with it, pass me the essence from the elemental.
I have 45
Uh,
Maho from the smaller ones we fought.
Maybe don't do this within the hut.
Yeah,
There might be
doing it
flammable
now.
things in here.
That's probably a good idea.
We just do this after we like long rest.
Alright,
We just
well,
do
we'll
it.
say maybe
maybe-
at this point,
We just
like,
wait.
you wait and finish up the short rest. So then you would all be short rested.
But are we sure? Are we sure that this is not a short-term thing? Because if you do something right now and you set him free, he will say, "Okay, what do you want me to do? If nothing, then I'll go away." Like we don't have an immediate use for him right now.
You're right.
Figure it out.
I feel like if we want to set him free, we want to set him free like during a fight or some like at the moment when he would be useful. Not right now. We could waste him.
Well, maybe
Not like he will be following us forever.
maybe we could persuade him to stay with us. But I do agree that we probably shouldn't do this here. Let's get out of here first. And I'll tell Patchwork to tell him we'll get to a safe place and then continue speaking.
I will translate again. Yes.
So it will say, let me attach myself to your spirit energy. Feed upon it. I can manifest.
How
Hey,
much do you need?
It wouldn't. If you ask it that, it wouldn't know how to answer. I do not understand. I must.
He said your spirit energy, so we may not be talking about elementals' essences. He may need like your blood or something.
Yeah.
Is it like? Does it like possible to attune to it?
You don't. You're not sure if it would require attunement. Although maybe if it attaches itself to you, it might. It might require such a thing. But you're not. You might not know exactly what it's asking. I'll say if everyone's listening, an Arcana check might reveal something.
Give a bardic to whoever is doing the check.
What is the check?
Yeah, I give you a bardic.
Mm.
Let me just
You could guidance
D8.
it too.
What does the bardic give me? Like a
D8.
what?
D8.
I'm posting it. D8. Oh,
And then
Alright.
add the bark.
yeah, crush it, man.
So, well, I guess you can roll a D8 as well.
And D4 for guidance.
Yeah, let's see if you really figure this thing out.
29. So you wonder if it's asking to feed on his focus points. Maybe it needs some of his
Oh.
key. Because you know monks generally have a unique connection to their inner key, or focus points, which could be what this thing is saying is spirit energy. Or maybe it could feed on someone's connection to spell slots. But it sounds like this thing wants to, yeah, specifically be fed some of his inner focus.
Cool.
I think it's, and I wonder if it's gonna be a one-time thing. But
I don't think so.
yeah, do you
I think
think it will want to go back into the crystal once you let it out?
Maybe if it runs out of power, maybe it can rest in there and then
Oh,
when I
but then yeah, that could be
feed it
good.
my focus. I'm not
Let's-
sure how it works, honestly.
Let's
Do you guys
try.
want to try?
I
Well,
would
so-
love to.
Yeah,
Okay,
But
that's up to
maybe-
you.
Maybe try it
Let's
next
just-
time we need help.
Well,
Well,
no,
I
Maybe
don't see why-
once,
We can
Maybe
try
maybe
right
once
now.
we get out of here.
So,
I
we're going to do it inside the estate.
Lyra would say, are we still heading to the halls, or do you think we need to go back? I know you all
We need
had
the long
quite
rest.
quite
Yeah,
the
We
day
need to have
already.
a long rest.
I need to go back.
Mandatory.
She nods.
Mandatory.
I assume that might be the case. So we can head back if you all are ready.
Everything else can wait. There's no rush. But we are almost all dead.
If you want to give it a go, Paladin, worst case we chuck the crystal, run back.
Well,
Yeah,
how
sure.
about we all rest, and if there's any danger on the way, I'll give it a shot.
Sure.
We can go to our tent, our little armored tent, you know? And
Yeah.
then we can do it there.
Well, you
But
can
I
do
will
it
carry the
outside
crystal
and then
with
come
me.
back.
It'll light the forge.
Yeah, I'll mark the crystal on my sheet.
Yeah,
if
I'll
you guys
take it
are okay with
offline.
me holding it.
Sure.
Hang
Yeah.
on, bud.
To your
Oh, yours?
key.
Your key.
Alright, so are you heading back, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, heading back.
Ask Lyra to take us back, please.
Lyra says, alright. I don't know what those sounds were from before, but hopefully the scouts are alright. So Lyra will lead you through the tunnels. And alright, so you make it back to the Blackwater estate without any issues. Say it takes you about where were you? It's about an hour, so it's about 3:30 when you get back, or 3:20. I'll say 3:30. All right, so you come back in. The guards let you past, closing the portcullis behind you. As you re-enter the town of Char. What do you want to do?
I'd like to take this body up to Blackwater or whoever's in charge of.
Alright, so I'll
Yeah,
say you
fine,
give
let
it
them
to
know what
one of the
happened.
mercenaries, and he thanks you. He says, we'll make sure he has funeral services and his family is informed.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah. Anything else you want to do?
I think we should definitely rest. Before we do, maybe while resting we could figure out this essence and the sword. And also let's let's remember that we wanted to go talk to Bloodhand and convince them to just join forces and go to the ruins
No,
of.
Aren't we waiting for?
No, yeah, we're waiting for
Yeah.
Blackwater to decide.
Ah, okay, so it's not yet
Taking
decided.
time. Yeah.
Okay,
He's considering
The long
it.
rest.
but then I would just I want to take a good fat rest and then think about essence and the sword
Okay, so
while we're waiting for Blackwater to decide.
you do still have enough time to do a day of downtime activity if there's anything you guys want to put the day towards. Because you have 9 more hours.
I had something.
I'll just quickly go through. Are you doing anything, Rob?
Well, I was thinking about the sword. That's kind of a downtime activity, right?
Your sword? What about it?
The fire essence.
Oh, the fire essence. You mean like attaching it to a weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would require an Arcanist. And I don't think, well, I guess you already have the sword made, so a blacksmith wouldn't be as needed, but definitely someone with spell levels.
Okay, do we have anyone in our camp who can do that?
Calrune could probably help you.
He might want to research.
So yes, Calrune, you do think given the day, you could probably attach the enchantment, unless you want to spend time researching what else this essence can do.
There'll be time for research later. I'll go ahead and attach that to the sword.
Well, if you do attach it, it will use the essence, so any other uses it may have had would no longer be available. Which is, fine. It just means, yeah, you wouldn't see what else it could do at that point.
I say it's worth it.
Me too.
Fire sword is cool.
Yeah, I think let's do it. Let's make the sword a fire sword.
Yeah, you think so, Rob?
Yeah, I think that should be fine.
What are you gonna promise to us with this power?
Promise to you, I will promise not to hit you with it accidentally.
Give it to him right now. Give it to him right now.
Yeah, he hasn't hit anyone for a while.
Go ahead and do it.
Give it to him right now.
Alright, so... Let's see... Let me just
That took the essence from
this
big.
might require some other things. Let me just check. Where is it? This is a long sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it will also require some components to do the ritual. It's gonna be... Just give me a sec to check my downtime sheet. How much is it to craft this? Okay, so that's gonna be 1,000 in components.
Oh god, I don't think we have this.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
if
think I have
you
that.
if you have gold, you can replace those as well.
I do have gold. How
So
much
since
is it?
there's
One per.
Yeah, it's 1 per. So you can either use components or gold. Since you are in a settlement, I'll say you can buy stuff from like what's his face?
I will
Doru?
I will
The
subsidize then the gold thing.
Doru.
yeah, Doru could basically sell you what you need along with components you have.
Yes.
But could I buy components from Doru?
Yeah, if you wanted to, he could sell you some components.
Because I really do need some religious components.
Yeah. So how much are you paying, Rob?
I will take the whole 1,000.
Alright, so you go and buy what you need, and then basically Calroon spends the day attaching the ritual, or attaching the essence. So, yeah, your sword will deal an extra d6 fire damage, and you also have the added ability to turn all your damage into fire.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
you can do slashing or fire damage with a hit.
But
That's great.
is this thing that this is a d6 per attack in case of it's a
d6 once per turn. So it's
d6
one
once
extra
per turn,
d6.
and
Yeah.
if I turn all damage into fire, does it also give d6, or then there is no d6?
Well, it would just be the extra d6 and whatever the... So once per turn you deal an extra d6 fire, and if you turned it all into fire, just all of your damage from the sword would be fire damage until you switched it back.
Gotcha.
Which you would do as a bonus action. You could change the type as a bonus action.
Okay. That's really good.
That's really good. That's exactly what you needed too.
Yeah.
Some additional
Wow,
fire.
that's a lot stronger actually.
I would also
Fire
like to do
aspect too.
downtime.
Yeah, wow.
A celestial sword would be like, well, it would be better if it was radiant, but I guess beggars can't be choosers.
Like I said, I'm doing like do-it-yourself artifact. Take a cursed item, fight the curse, then enchant it more.
Yeah. Alright, so that was Rob and Calroon. Are you doing anything today, Kaladin? It's time's
I
passing.
think I would like to go to a safe, secluded, non-flammable area and check out this crystal.
Okay, so yeah.
How are you going back to the camp?
If he does this, I would ask if he wants me to come along.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess unless you're staying at the Blackwater estate, everyone would head back to the campsite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll say the group goes back to their campsite for the rest of the day, where you're all doing your various things. So Kaladin,
I have it says 5 out of. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say,
Go ahead,
Kaladin, you're going off to a secluded area and trying to. Are you gonna let this thing like use your spirit energy?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to feed it. I don't know how much
Commune
it'll
with it?
take, but yeah.
All right, so you're not sure exactly what it's saying, but you feel like you're kind of willing it to basically to attach itself to you, and you do think this is going to be attunement as well. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh, he
Very
wouldn't. He would know what it's saying because I went with him.
Oh, did you bring Patchwork? I thought you said you went
Yes.
someplace. Oh, okay. So she's there.
I
as
want to
well.
be secluded from like the people. I don't want to burn any houses down or anything.
Yeah,
There's a
just
tent.
kind of off in the grass out maybe south of the camp somewhere.
Yeah.
But give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay,
Ooh, can I do my once per day reroll? Human.
sure.
It's not any better.
All right. Now, do you have to take the lower, or do you take?
No, it's take either one.
Take
Or no,
either.
no, it's a reroll, so I have to take the lower actually.
All right, because actually the 12 was a little bit better. All right. So, do you have any key points right now?
Yeah, I'm full on key points. We took a short rest.
Alright, so you feel the creature, whatever this crystal is, basically, yeah, like attaching itself to you as it drains your spiritual energy and seems to continue going as it just basically expends all your key points.
Can you not use your belt and get more back if it wants to eat more?
Just lose nerf for.
I could, yeah.
Cal.
I've got a couple different ways to get more.
You start feeling a
nerf
bit
Paladin.
hotter, as if the crystal is actually burning you a little. So, as you start to heat up, you would take 12 points of fire damage. And it's continuing to try to basically kind of meld with you. Do you want to let it keep going, or are you going to kind of sever the connection?
I will use the dragon belt and keep going.
Okay, give me
so I get to.
another wisdom save.
Okay.
Bart, or
I
you
get
don't need it.
4
4 more key.
focus points back, so
Or
hopefully it
focus
can
points.
eat more. And
guidance him.
is saving through. Oh, that's even worse.
All right. So
We guided Sir Bardic these.
you can't guidance saving throws. You could bardic them,
Not
but I
bardic?
don't think he brought you
That's alright.
with him. I think it's
Okay.
just patchwork.
All good then.
So patchwork, you see him getting hotter and hotter. This thing is. You're not sure if it's meaning to hurt him, but it's definitely kind of burning him up. As like there's like some smoke coming off him, and he's like. So it would eat through some more key points.
I'm definitely getting out a healing potion just in case.
Dealing another 9 fire to you. And do you want to keep going or sever the connection?
How many key points did he eat?
He would eat all of them.
Okay. I want to know if you'll let me use this. It's a once per day ability, but technically it's only when I roll initiative. But it's my uncanny metabolism.
So when you first start up a battle, once per day you get your focus points. Yeah, sure. If you want, you can use that.
Okay, and I get to heal a bit as well. So I heal 2 plus 6, so 8.
Okay, so you are channeling more of your inner energy as this thing is, well, you're not sure what it's doing, but it definitely is not pleasant. Give me another wisdom save.
And I say, calm down, little flame. Try to control it, and then I'll do another wisdom save.
Oof.
Oh my gosh, these are bad. These are bad.
Alright, so...
Will he ever get full?
Alright. So, you feel extremely hot as it eats through some more of your key points. Patchwork, are you doing anything right now? As this is happening.
It seems like he wants to keep going. I'm just there with a healing potion.
Alright.
If he passes out, then I would like to take the crystal away from him and give him the potion. But until then, or until he stops, I will not interfere.
So you see him starting to catch fire and basically like heat pulsing out of him right before there is a large explosion of flame. I need a dex save from you, Patchwork.
Ah, great.
Alright, so he would blow up for 35 fire damage to both of you. Are you still conscious, Cal?
Gosh. Yeah, I am.
Alright, give me another wisdom save at advantage. You guys would see from the camp big explosion of fire somewhere to the north.
Come
I'll
on,
run
wisdom.
over.
20.
So you were extremely burned, but out of the explosion of flame stands a fire elemental, which lets forth a burning hiss as it kind of takes form and just flies around a bit. And in Ignan it says, "I am free, I am here," as it burns happily. It says, I thank you. I thank you, humanoid. You have brought me into your world. And of course, I guess Patchwork is translating this. It says,
Yeah.
I cannot stay too long, but I will serve you and can be brought back again tomorrow. What do you wish?
Well, do you think next time I bring you back, you could do it without hurting me so bad?
He says, yes, I apologize. The hunger, the will to exist, it took control and caused my flames to burn uncontrollably, consuming the spirit energy as a fire would tinder. But I can consume much less in the future if you wish to summon me.
Awesome.
Basically, he would need 2 of your focus points to be summoned.
That is
Says,
awesome.
You can only summon me once per dawn, though, after which I must rest to recover, and I can stay in your world for a short time, basically an hour.
That's good to hear. Do you have a name, Little Flame?
Says, I do not know what a name is. We do not have them where I come from. I believe
name
your
is,
people call me Fire.
We do.
Good name.
We will come up with a better name for you, one that's more unique.
Says,
Don't you already have a name?
That's pretty
You
unique.
call
name.
him. You call him Little Flame.
Well, he's not so little now, is he?
no,
Yeah.
he's medium size. Well, actually, I think fire elementals are large, so he's actually a pretty big fire burning. He says, I am sorry if I burned your form. I will not burn you again or your friends.
It's
That
okay.
That is good to hear.
Alright, so I guess you come back to camp with a fire elemental.
Yeah.
Because everyone was
I
kind of
have-
looking concerned from where like that blast was.
I have a name for him. We will call him Ignatius.
Ignatius.
Yes,
Alright, I'll give
it's
you a
Latin.
fire elemental sheet to represent him. Let's see. I guess I'll put him in resources, summon.
Hope we didn't kill his mother. The big one.
Wow.
I mean,
Otherwise,
I
you
don't-
gotta have some explaining to this.
fire elementals don't really die, I don't think.
I mean, they
Probably right.
Yeah, their elementals are interesting. Alright, so this is Kaladin. Okay, so you should see Ignatius in the summon tab under resources. You can summon him
Awesome.
once per day as a action for 2 focus points, basically, and he lasts for an hour.
That is awesome. Very cool.
All right. So you now have a fire elemental kind of hanging out in the camp for an hour. I assume you're just gonna, let him sit there. You're not gonna send him to burn anything.
No, he's not gonna burn anything, but I will play with him.
All right. He might be a bit confused
Oh.
by the concept of play, but he'll run around and do whatever you.
Play Hot
ask
Cross
him.
Bun.
I would like to ask Ignatius if he can understand only me or if he can also understand Kaladin.
So he can understand simple commands from Kaladin, but he can only speak to you. Like, he kind of knows, like, attack and wait and, like, just easy to understand commands.
Yeah. Not understand the language, but maybe like the kind of feeling he gets from that connection or something.
Yeah, so he doesn't understand complex commands because he doesn't actually speak Common yet. He only speaks Ignan.
Do you think Patchwork, do you think you could help teach me to speak Primordial?
Sure, if you would like. Yeah,
I mean, at
can
least
do that.
simple enough so that I could, communicate with him effectively.
What's your
Yeah,
intelligence?
I would love to.
It's an 8.
Alright, so I think with a
Minus
8...
minus 11.
Minus, what do you mean minus 11?
No, my intelligence is 11.
Oh, okay. Well,
Mine.
learning a skill or language is based off your intelligence score. I think 8, it takes you, I want to say 12 weeks to learn a skill or language. So you just need to put
Alright.
in a whole lot of downtime. But if you guys start a project whenever you're together, you can both spend a day if she's, or you can hire someone like to teach you in town if you can find someone.
Yeah.
But
well,
yeah,
I
it
start
would
to be able
take,
to communicate like a little bit like earlier than that.
Yeah, and you can, like I said, you can give it basic commands just because of the connection. You just can't do complex stuff. It's like basically you could tell it to burn something or, defend or stuff like that. But
This is
anyway, okay, so that was for your kind of stuff for the day. And Patchwork.
Patchwork.
Yeah.
I agree to teach him Primordial. She's happy to do so since it's like
All right.
it's her first language and she's happy to share that with
So,
someone.
if you want to put a project in for that, you can say you got a day of Primordial teaching Kaladin.
Awesome.
You never were good
where
at
should I
learning
mark
stuff. That would be in the Starry Nights under downtime activities. You can just make a project.
So you get one. You got 1 day. So probably you can like order coffee in Primordial, but not
Yeah.
more.
So
So
you
how many days
need,
is-
with 12 weeks, that would be 84 days. Let me just make sure that's
84.
the amount.
Sounds right.
I know it's a lot less if you're smarter.
Wow.
They spell
Let's
Primordial.
see.
Primordial.
Yeah, so 10 work weeks, but with a -1. So it'd be 11, so never mind. 77. 11 work weeks.
What's the date?
Today is...
The
You can always view it under group info, the calendar. This is the 19th of fall at 3:30. So what about Grinkle? What's Grinkle doing today?
But it says 5 out of 7 research project for tools of proficiency. So I can't remember exactly which one I was going for, unfortunately. I think I was just getting I was gonna choose. Can I do another day towards that?
Sure, you put a day towards that. Nil, what about you? I think, was that the one you were doing in Blackwater's library, or were you doing that somewhere else?
Or the imp was.
Okay, well, I'll say you can continue in Blackwater's library, that's fine.
When we were forging Nil's thing, we did a bunch of research.
Yeah, so you'll keep working
in that
on
library with the imp thing. Yeah.
Alright,
I did some there.
what about you, Nil? What are you doing?
I'll help them bury that body or
Nope.
get the body ready that I brought back up.
Alright, so you help with some funeral expenses for the day, or funeral, I guess last rites or whatever.
Yep.
Okay. And what about Kaladin?
Well, we would spend the
Yeah,
rest
Or
of
that's
our
sorry,
okay.
day.
Calroon, not Kaladin.
He helped.
I'm
he
making
helped
that
Rob.
fire sword
Right,
now.
yeah, you're making Rob the sword. Okay. Alright, so the day is passing. You all are kind of doing your own things. What was I gonna say? Nil, give me a charisma check. 14. So, attending funeral services, you are able to make a contact in Char, who can basically be utilized to give you a advantage on a social check within the town.
Okay.
During the funeral, we'll say you make a friend with someone. Or not a friend, but like
Okay.
a contact, because you only kind of know them. But anyway, that would pass the day. So it is
Where should
now...
I add that to? Is that just like a one-time thing too?
Yeah, it'd be like a resource.
Okay.
But it only works in Char. So just make sure you note that the contact is within Char. So if you need to do something like maybe you're trying to lower prices for a purchase or get better prices or find out info from talking to people, you'd gain advantage if you want to utilize your contact. That sort of thing.
Okay.
Alright, so it is now the 20th of fall at 8 a.m. You all awaken refreshed. It's a new day. What do you want to do?
When's the caravan coming?
The caravan... 21st of fall, which is tomorrow.
So tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow we have a whole bunch of things to sell. I think we have more gems that we know what to do with.
Yeah. We still need to check out the halls that Blackwater wanted us to do. We should probably go hear if he has made his decision yet. He may not have done, but we do probably need to get back down into the halls.
Did we finish long rest? Sorry.
Yes, you would have
Yeah.
long rested. Oh, and actually, let me check something.
And are we doing the usual aid?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Should we do 8?
Yes.
Yeah, I think when we decide to move somewhere, and maybe
Don't forget to
Grinkle.
lose a level of exhaustion.
Mantle?
Yeah, and you can
You-
drop a
I think
level of exhaustion.
Grinkle, you had this ability, inspiring speech, right? That in the morning you gather us and you paint
Later,
the
let me
pic-
double check. I think so.
Oh, and the group is ready to level up. You would need at least a week of spent downtime, though.
Wow, are you serious?
So with that last firefight, you would have hit a milestone. So if you spend 7 days of downtime, basically you can level up. You have enough
Cool.
experience.
I think we need to do that. Like,
And you don't have to do it training, you just have to spend 7 days in the town doing something. You're just say you're training while you're here.
Cool, so we could do our other activities at the same time.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to work on.
well, I think we need to do that. I don't see why we would now not level up.
Yeah, that's kind of too strong. So
Yeah.
I have a.
for mine, you get 10 HP.
9-10. I have a question. I'm thinking about taking a fighter level, but it's kind of contingent on your ruling of a certain rule, Lou.
Okay.
So in the new rules, 2-weapon fighting technically doesn't require 2 hands. You can just swap them with 1. Is that how you run it? That's rules as written, but I know some people don't like it.
Let me see what is it called?
I think it's the light weapon property.
Light weapon property?
Yes.
Nothing's coming up.
Well, it's in like weapon properties, light. Okay, this here I'll copy and paste it. This is 2024, right here.
Okay, weapon properties. It's the 2024 one. really should just buy a physical
So I can either
book.
I could do one in Rogue or Bard. Level 2 Road or level 6 Bard.
Didn't you
Oh.
have like a very serious feature at level 6 for your bard?
Yeah, I think so. I'm looking at it. Here, I'll copy paste it. It's pretty strong, actually.
Yeah,
But
you're
then I
going
get all those
Super
cunning
Saiyan,
actions.
Super Saiyan's Charmer.
Yeah, there I posted
So
it
essentially,
in
what I'm asking Lou is, because my character is a grappler, I couldn't effectively use 2 weapons and grapple at the same time. But technically, rules as written, the extra attack needs to be made with an additional light weapon, not with a light weapon from the other hand. And I know some people don't have any problem with it because they're, basically everybody's swapping a bunch of weapons now, and it's kind of just normal. But some DMs have an issue with it.
When you take
So
the
basically, like
attack
attack with a short sword, stow it, pull out a dagger, and attack with it as that light weapon attack.
So it just has to be a different light weapon. What light weapon would you be using? Like your dagger?
Yeah, I have a +1 dagger. I would probably use a I'd probably just use 2 daggers. So like on my turn, I would probably make 1 unarmed strike, 1 weapon attack, and then a light weapon attack.
I mean, don't you already have that ability with your bonus action attack? It just
I
has
do,
to be
but
unarmed strikes.
do you know what the Nick property does?
Yeah,
It's like a free. So I don't have weapon mastery right now, but I would take a level in fighter, get weapon mastery, and basically be able to get a Nick attack with a dagger every round.
As a bonus action, right?
Well, bonus action free. Because Nick allows you to make that bonus action attack without expending the bonus action. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I could look it up and copy paste the Nick property for you.
Alright, well, I don't... I mean, I'd have to take a closer look at it. I don't want to delay things too much, but probably, as long as it doesn't seem like it's too broken or something. It sounds okay. Because, yeah, I mean... I think I remember Nick is just a free attack.
But what it actually does, his multiclassing into fighter effectively will give him an extra attack. That's the whole thing, I think.
Yeah, with daggers, which you can increase because it's a monk weapon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be too bad because you can't use that attack to grapple or anything, right? Because that's the dagger attack.
No. So, and it would limit me to grappling only 1 person because I would have my other hand full of weapons. So I couldn't like double grapple anymore.
Yeah, it would just be an extra attack.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could draw the weapon and attack. You couldn't stow it right away though, unless you use your utilize. So it does you have to kind of play around with like what's in your hand to make it work. But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, if it seems like something is weird with it, I could always adjust it, but it looks fine on paper. It just gives you an extra attack.
Yeah. Well, in that case, that's what I planned. So I will, like, story-wise for this week, I'll be training extensively with Robert, and he's going to show me how to use weapons more effectively.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can pass the week without too much trouble. So I'll go. Yeah.
The caravan's coming tomorrow, and that's something we actually probably want to look at for stuff.
Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff to sell. Yeah.
Well, we can go through that. Or go ahead.
Yeah, if you look at the time, maybe we should do that next time.
Yeah, so the caravan will give you the option to do several other downtime activities, one of which being looking for magical items. Others, yeah, you can maybe try to hire people to do stuff for you. Obviously, selling stuff because you have much more of a a group of much larger pool of buyers than just like the poor people of Char.
Perhaps we could
Downtime-wise,
find
yeah.
out if week passes and then resolve after we find out if the week passes. Like at the start of next session, we'll resolve the big like trade, basically.
Yeah.
That's also
So
what we-
if we want to get ready for next session, just try to have a list of stuff that you're looking to either sell or trade, because you can also trade magical items. In fact, it's much more common that people trade one item for another. But just like have an idea of stuff you want to sell for next time then.
By the way, guys, one thing we forgot about our potential downtime activities. We need to commission someone to make a holster for arcane crystals.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I also want to see if we can get someone to work on making some sentinel shields as well, because that would help me with my initiative. Because we got the recipe for that, and I don't know how much essence we need and stuff. And if I can just put it on a shield, or do I need a shield specifically made?
You could put it on which essence are you talking about?
So we have the recipe for sentinel shields.
Yeah. So you could put
I'm just
that
wondering
on any shield. At least right now, I haven't come up with rules for like Masterwork Shield or Special Shield. But you could put it on any shield. You just need to have like a sturdy shield to put it on, and someone to do the. Which I guess you could, because you are a caster. So you could do the enchantment yourself. I think that will take 2 weeks though.
Okay.
I have to look. I might be willing to just shorten it to a week, because I am playing around with rules to increase the costs, but make crafting a little bit easier, because I feel like some of the times are just ridiculous. But we can talk about that.
I feel like the time should scale with the person doing it. You know what I mean? Or how good they are at it.
I mean, the main reason for the time is just to keep people from starting like, mass-produced magical items. Does it make sense? It should take a while to make something that powerful.
I feel like it could be like an NPC thing. Like in this caravan, if there is like a master craftsman or whatever, a master enchanter, they should be able to do it quicker than the thing. That would make sense.
Yeah, like commissioning someone.
There's that wizard dude that came from that school.
Yeah,
he's a potion master. We can't keep going to Doru for everything. He's good, but he...
No, Doru's our man, okay? He hooks us up.
I think
I've
he can
spoken
handle
to
it.
him once.
He's
our best friend.
He's like Batman, but for wizards.
We need to see him again.
Let me take some notes while my mind is fresh.
So are we doing the level up over this while we're off here, Lou, or no?
We would have to pass the week, but you could get an idea of what sort of things you're taking, and then probably after the week next session, you can just level up real quick if you know what you're going to go for. The only thing that might be of an issue is, if some kind of event happens during the week that causes like the need for skill checks or fighting. It would just depend on how the rolls go. So I would say just hold off on leveling, but have an idea of what you're going to take.
Yeah. That you're leveling prepared.
Yeah.
What you want to do.
Kind of just an idea of the options you want to choose.
I just noticed that I might have done. We did the character sets with point buy, right?
Yes.
I think I did it wrong.
What did you roll?
No.
Just all 18s.
But
oh, crazy.
No. I just think
What do you think you did wrong? Like your stats or your HP or?
Stats, just stats.
Well, there's there's standard array and then
Because
there's
it's
point by.
impossible for it's. No, I think we did point by it because it's impossible for me at this point to have a 16 wisdom because I haven't had an ASI yet.
Oh well, you were
I think you can start
you-
with 16 and 2 stats.
you were higher level in the other group, right?
Yeah.
Did you down level yourself? Because there's I think in the other group you had gone through 2 ASI boosts.
Yeah, I think I down leveled myself wrong.
Okay, well, I mean, you could always just remake the character. I mean, all that stuff would be the same. If you want to just, run through the character creation process. And that's a good way to determine what it should be at. If one of your stats is
Well,
off.
I just use a calculator to figure out what it should be. Can I just change the stats like now?
If you know what the,
I can send you a picture of the calculator.
if you know what the stats should be, then yeah, you can do that. Just make sure
Yeah,
you take into account
just-
like your feats and all your. If you did an ASI, like just take all that into account. Because 4 is when you get a
Hey,
feat or an ASI.
It's 4:03 and I have to go. I gotta get work.
All right, let's do MVP votes real quick. You can barrage me with your questions next time.
That worked. Yeah, I can stay today because this week there's no lectures because it's Easter.
All right, so is there a
Oh.
3-way tie? Yeah, Kaladin, Grinkle, and Rob all got 2 votes. So let me get D20 rolls from the 3 of you.
Good work, guys.
All right, so Robert is the MVP.
I'm
Congrats.
pissed I gave Rob one.
Congrats.
Contributed to your own downfall. Alright, I'm taking some notes, but otherwise, yeah, we'll see you all next week. Good game.
Okay, see you next week.
Good game.
Thank you.
I got a fire elemental pet. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Is it a proper fire elemental? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like a
And
downgraded
have-
version.
Basically, just like if you had cast the spell, except for I don't have to concentrate on it.
Is it like one of those we fought, basically? Like CR5 pet?
Large elemental, just fire elemental. It's one of the basic ones. I think
Right,
it's the basic like elemental.
93 hit points, right? The one.
Yeah, it does. It has 93.
So then it's a proper fire elemental. I think this is one of those we fought, so it's really, really good.
Yeah, it looks really good. Being able to summon him once a day for 2 key points is, I think, totally worth it.
Especially when you can restore them with so many ways. So that's
Short rest.
absolutely great. And this guy, I think he can fly as well, right?
Yeah. Like Lou said though, I don't think I can get him to do anything too crazy. Just mostly like basic attacks and stuff.
Oh, I have to say, Patrick is very happy to finally have someone to talk Primordial with.
Yeah. That'll be so cool. I like do you guys like the name?
Yeah.
Ignatius?
Yeah. So, DM, I'm going to change my stats real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So,
Make sure the calculations are correct.
yeah, I can send you a picture of the calculator in just a moment.
Sure, yeah, you can message me that. No one was absent now, so I don't need to worry about downtime days. Okay.
I just calculated. After Rob levels up, if he gets buff from